Do not swear. No one swear.
Do not come.
Octobruhh.
I just think it doesn't matter.
Bruh.
I think
for us, it
Welcome to the jungle.
Ours gets flagged anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's a good rule to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good rule to follow. Josh, can I get some more
Yeah, I just don't think it matters.
tone on my motherfucking headphones, please?
1, 2. 1, 2,
we hit the
motherfucker.
mark, right?
3. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 30
Close.
milliseconds.
Close a motherfucking enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube's a bunch of haters.
Yeah.
Scott Everett!
There he is, number 1.
Tim Connors, what's going on? Daddy's
was-
number 1 again.
There was a good one I heard today via a meme. It was like, there's no I in team, but there is a U in cunt.
I love that.
Hey, it's not wrong.
Josh Riv.
It's perfect.
Kyle Britt.
Welcome to the jungle.
Kinder. Kinder, what's up?
Oh,
Josh, I
man.
still need more headphones.
Okay.
Real
Same.
deaf.
Who turned
1,
him
2.
There it is.
Wait, I think it... Hello?
Oh, it's probably the
1,
NASCAR
2.
girls.
1, 2. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a,
Corey, Corey, you good?
that's a touch
I'm
loud.
Okay.
Whoa!
Peeking.
Yeah.
Pegging! Pegging!
Pegging?
Oh, you want to open this pre-show?
Pit?
Yeah, might as well do that.
All right.
You guys weren't saying pegging?
You got a Leatherman on you?
No,
1,
you gotta
2.
open it. You gotta open it on the thing. Because what if it's a podcast listener, not a video? We gotta open it at the beginning thing. Corey, we don't have a.
We could clip
Yeah.
it.
We don't have enough. We don't have enough fucking topic.
Yeah, pre-cut. Joe, that boy is slick.
Titties.
You want some
Carman Cam, what's
you
going
You
on?
want ASMR me swallowing this? You ready?
No, that sounds
Matt Wood.
disgusting.
We do look like a full hardcore band right now. Especially
You do that?
Shook with his new tattoo.
Your beard.
Shook, show him your new tattoo.
Your beard muffled it.
I don't know if I can see that. But we are full Voltron.
Your beard's weird.
Yeah, I'm finally back. I was lost, but now I'm found. We're starting a hardcore band? What would our band name be?
Steaming Pile of Shit. Bring back my band.
Was that actually the name of your band?
Steaming Pile of Shit. It was Cream of Fuck as well.
Oh, cream of fuck.
I like cream of fuck. Dirty nachos.
What about the Dick Beaters?
I feel like that's overused.
You think so?
Yeah.
Did you see it? You didn't. Did you preview Peak?
Yeah, of course.
I was gonna say you look like you previewed
You're a
Peak.
fucking scum, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
Fucking scumbag.
Oh shit! TCS in the house this early? Who said his name?
I cut it open this way. It makes it an ease of operation later.
Yes, TDs. I forgot to follow up with you. I got to try to follow up with you.
Why TDs is off? What's that mean?
I just have to have a conversation with him. I have a couple ideas for
TDs.
things to make out of leather goods.
We're gonna make our
Oh,
own
we getting
leather
assless
straps.
chaps?
Oh shit!
It's a lot of leather, buddy.
Little birthday present for Leather Daddy over
This
here.
is a pure Italian. My ass is showing.
I need many D rings and leather straps.
Nothing
That's
like
it.
some D rings.
That's what God made him for.
Yep.
It's right in the name.
Right around the D.
C ring,
Oh.
D ring.
Cut!
That's what it was. It was from Kenny Powers. That's what it was. It was Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powell. I was raised on the dairy, bitch.
It was something along the lines of him like, I know all my teammates going to be jealous because of everything I just achieved.
Tim
I just want
Connors
you to know.
in Utah. I go to Powder Mountain. It's the best place ever. And I'll only say it on the pre-show. Can't say it on the real show.
Cat o' nine tails? I don't know what that is.
What are you talking about?
Matt Wood.
Oh.
Oh,
Neochrome
little
D
neochrome
rings?
D ring, son.
Leather weenie holsters.
What are we talking? We talking like Pringles can?
It's coming in good.
You know, every time I put these headphones on, I think I'm going crazy because I hear wee.
That's
Yeah, you do.
I can
It's
turn them
this
off.
thing.
You are going
That's
crazy.
glorious.
Never again.
It reminds me of that episode of SpongeBob.
Careful, SpongeBob!
Revival leather key tags did exist.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, wait, it's not doing it anymore.
I don't have one. No.
I got one.
Actually, it's
No,
on my
it's gone.
Mustang key.
It's gone.
Jesus du jour.
Time to celebrate.
There we go.
There it is. Thanks.
It's like being in an ambulance in Europe.
Well, these were like the first thing you made.
Those
right?
are one of the first things ever. Yeah, Ludwig made those for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Test of
They
time.
patinaed very well.
The test of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've actually patinaed very, very well. It's been on my key.
Oh,
ring.
condos on the ridge. That's a bad spot. What were you doing up there? Doing mountain bike stuff? I think they do a lot of mountain bike stuff now.
TD strap that I have is
Yeah, TD's gonna make us
Hanging in
some.
there.
He's gonna make us some.
Feels very supple.
I run a TD's key thing every day.
Yeah, it's my day.
I wake up in the morning.
Yeah,
First thing I
matter
look
of fact,
at.
I get it right
My
here.
EDC. Oh, yours has a nice patina.
Oh wow, you're just
Yeah.
way nicer than the one you gave us.
That's because I keep it between my butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe your ass with fine leather.
No, just like an egg.
Wait, did he send us those?
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
the stuff I
Josh
put
gave them
out?
to all of us, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone
get
but
them?
you.
No, they were put at the end of the
Oh,
table.
what
We
a
gave.
bitch.
I think we had one left over.
Oh,
to
did
give
you
you
away.
give it out
take
to
it.
somebody?
Yeah, but then like there was like 3 or 4. I don't know where they all went. to
Oh,
be
no.
honest.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I should be a patron of.
Yeah, I got to talk to TD's to
TD's.
get something made.
I had a turquoise one. It's like black.
Okay, so you got that one, yeah.
There was a white one, I think.
White?
Nah, there's
I don't
Was it
remember.
not white? It was a
one.
bright color.
The turquoise one that you have.
I wanted the black one. Somebody already took it. I think Chuck has the black.
No, mine's green.
Fuck you.
Sorry, bud.
That's the black one.
Oh, you had the black one. Fuck you.
It's nice and soft.
I don't know what the last one was
DJ,
now. It's going to kill me.
shut up.
Somebody refer to the episode 185, I'm guessing.
What?
That's when they were on the table. I'm just guessing.
185.
I've had it for like a year.
That's
What ma-
probably not a bad guess.
What do you think? What makes you think it's 185?
I'm just completely shot in the dark.
It's probably right because he guessed it.
185 was called Tedward, so they were not on the end of the table.
No.
No.
No, maybe a little later than that. It was like during the winter.
185 is January 20th, 2022.
I'm close.
Yeah, that explains it. I wasn't here
Yeah.
because I missed that Tedward. I feel like I missed every Tedward episode besides one. Tedward's the best. We should get him back.
Yeah. He's been doing a lot of things.
He's a traveling man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good for him. It's nice to see somebody really take off in this industry. That's not
I
us.
love that guy. I love that guy. And
I love, I love to see the homies making it to the top,
Was
leaving
it
us in the fucking dirt.
the bald tires guy.
Oh, Pete.
Pete.
Pete, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
From the
Pete,
drive.
another guy.
Pete's
Yep.
a great time.
Hey, you know what?
His-
Everybody's made it but
to the
us.
moon.
His
Hey,
orbs. His orbs flying off the shelf.
hey, at least Mike's from
Yeah.
Stance Works didn't get
Yeah.
way beyond
I feel
us.
like
Yeah.
Pete and Tedward on the same podcast would be pandemonium.
It'd be the
That'd
best for
be-
me because
that'd-
I don't have to say anything.
yeah.
That'd be
great.
pretty good.
It'd
That'd be pretty
be like a Tesla auto drive, but
that,
for
that,
podcasts.
that could put us over the fucking moon if we do that.
yeah.
We
Imagine-
should. Some sort of party. We're going to do an award show.
We should just have not us
Rick
on,
Vidal!
and then have 4 guests.
I was thinking, my wife has suggested this multiple times to just have all our women on
Oh, I don't know.
and write notes and have possibly the worst podcast, but most likely the funniest.
I would just get roasted, I feel like.
Same.
Yeah.
Just have the women of revival.
He bought another car.
Did you see that pile of shit out there?
God. Can't wait to talk about that.
He said he was just putting turbos on it.
He said it would be 30
All I wanted
minutes.
was a Pepsi.
Just be 30 minutes. We had dinner reservations.
Yeah.
He's still in the garage. He's not here because he's in the garage.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Hey, you ever order something late at night on Amazon and then think it's car parts the next day, then open up the envelope and it's 12 bags of fuzzy colas? 'Cause that happened to me yesterday. I was like, oh, sick. I can put the M Coupe back together. 12 bags of fuzzy colas is way better.
Did
What
you
the
ever
fuck
figure
is
out?
fuzzy colas?
Did you ever figure
I'll,
out
bring-
the
I'll
other
bring it
ones?
back for you.
Are the other ones real yet? Do we know
I
that?
still, there's no proof that they were ever made.
Okay.
The ones I remember were definitely the ones you ordered.
Rupert
I don't
barrels.
remember the jugs. I remember the bottles.
I'll
like
bring
it
some
to
in.
like
I'll
that.
bring some in.
Are you talking about those little wax ones where you bite the tips
No,
off?
it's
No.
cola bottles, and they're like gummies, but it's like
Covered in sugar.
sugar,
Oh, wow.
fuzzy colas.
Would you
fizzy
have
colas.
those in the cart already? And then when you hit order on the car parts, it ordered
No,
those
I just
too?
ordered. I was like in bed. I
We
was
were
like,
talking
shit, I
about it
should
on
just
here.
order them, and I ordered them. Fell asleep immediately, and then like
After
5
the
days
Sudafed?
later, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Here we
After
are.
the
After the
Sudafed.
Tylenol PM.
Yeah, dude.
Ripatyl at all PM. Check out on Amazon.
See if you can see how much candy you can buy before you fall asleep. It's the old man game.
Rip it Tylenol PM.
Hey,
Check out on Amazon
It's
and
our
then
man.
And then
finish
beat the
yourself
clock.
off. Yeah.
Details by Drugs
There he is.
with the grandest fucking S class ever built.
You know what I was thinking about?
Do you see Dougie's?
You have Doug detail your car. It's like you specifically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy. It'd be like if you handed toilet paper to somebody who just took a shit and then they wiped their ass. Because
What?
he cleaned your whole car and then your kids get it
Oh yeah, my kids just trash my shit.
there. Like immediately after, there's just fucking handprints everywhere.
Yeah, but
Or like it's sort of like taking a shower and then immediately pooping.
Having a shit, yeah.
Yeah.
that's correct.
That's
like, what is
when
this?
you get your cars detailed. He's like,
What
wow,
are we-
this looks great. It's just ruined.
What are we doing here? What are we doing?
Hold on, let me find this for sure.
Endless circle. That's job security is what it is.
It's true.
Well,
Doug only has one customer. It's Chuck in all of his cars. He just keeps ruining them. He's like, I need you to clean the one you just cleaned.
Remember the one we did last week?
Fucking wash my ass, took a shit.
Dude. That's Doug's daily.
That looks like those look like chariot wheels. You know?
Straight drugging is what's happening.
It's painting the heart right there.
I'm gonna hit this one.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
let's
keep
get this party
downloading.
started.
Yeah, I think you got B for B numbers.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Get some callback. Yeah, I think we're all right.
ZHP 192 almost done with the backlog of episodes. Shout out to you guys for making drives to job sites for work enjoyable. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say safe and enjoyable, but
How do we get rid of that
heart?
heart?
Yeah, what is that?
I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like
You gotta press
there.
it.
It's for emoji that you can hit now.
Like I pressed it.
On it, on it, on it,
Yeah.
on it, on it, on it. You know what? I could try this.
No. I like to cut some of the logo off.
Celebration time.
Yeah, well, you can't have everything that you want. So,
Can we disable emojis?
no.
That's not even an emoji. It just puts shit in
Yeah,
the
it's
side.
just like chat features, chat featurettes.
Where does it go? It doesn't even go.
I don't know.
anywhere.
If they do it, they pop up here for us.
Yeah, I just did it. You want me to show you?
Yeah. Show me. Is that
Oh, look
you?
at that.
Hold on. I'm gonna do.
Oh.
It's showing like 100 on mine. It's showing like 1 or 2 there.
Oh, there you go. Burst fire.
Yeah. All right.
Rapid
Sounds good.
fire. All right, let's go.
All right.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Chuck Who
Hey.
and Corey.si.
Hello.
Shook is finally back.
I, too, am Josh Garcia.
We have a very special request for you at the end of the episode. Somebody has been asking for weeks, months even.
Is it the fart?
Nope,
I know what it is.
it's not that.
Also, remember, it's Revival Motoring's birthday week month.
Do we have an air horn?
Come on.
A million.
Birthday month!
Just give me like a. Thank you. You know.
We're one birthday in,
Yep.
one getting close.
You're
Yeah.
officially 1 year older. Sure.
Yeah, just like seltzer waters. I got 1 foot in the grave now. I actually woke up on my birthday, back pain. It was great.
We listened to you shit your pants earlier.
Yeah,
Yep.
you did.
And then on the way
It's
to
uncontrollable.
dinner, uncontrollable sneezing.
Yep.
On the way back from dinner, uncontrollable hiccuping.
Hiccuping.
The thing that's odd
Mhm.
is you're not sneezing now.
Totally fine. I think it's the BMW.
The second you got into
could
that
be.
car,
Yeah, it's that
you
car
were
for sure.
literally
I'm,
Yeah, it could be.
I'm allergic to cheap leather.
Could be. Yeah.
Yahtzee.
BMW, fix your shit.
Could be the car.
That boy ain't right.
Maybe somebody had a dog in there.
Mm.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Perhaps someone
I'm
picked
allergic.
up your mother.
Bada bing. On this week's
Just kidding,
episode,
she's a wonderful woman.
We're going to cover some automotive news and events. See what else happens. We got a birthday box to open.
Yes.
We have some callbacks to unwrap.
Nothing like opening up in a box on your birthday, you know?
We can all
He literally sounds like Babala box on your birthday.
we can all dream, buddy. Before we get rolling. You all right?
The way he paused and looked at me, and he was just like, blah, blah, blah. Like, he caught it, no one else did, but he just had to. He's holding the knife. He was like, I'm going to stab him.
I'm gonna stab.
Yeah,
him.
I'm going to stab
Yep,
him.
I'm gonna bring it.
Chose violence.
I'm gonna kill. We will cover some automotive news and events, and then see what else comes up. So before we get rolling, this episode is brought to you by you, everybody out there who supports the B for B. We have a handful of messages and PayPal donations that we can cover this week, which I'm very grateful for.
Thank you.
So thank you to everybody for that. And if you want to support us even more so, go to revivemotoring.com, where you can sign up for the B for B or purchase some coffee from our coffee line.
Yeah, bitch.
What's up with the merch?
Yeah, what do we got going on with the? What do we got left for these guys? Are we almost out of these guys?
We're almost out of those guys entirely. Yeah.
Nice.
The bags, the bigs. We're almost out of the bigs.
Okay, both. What do they call them? Crushed and whole.
Whole bean and ground.
Ground.
Crush
Yep.
the hole.
Crush that hole.
Yeah, crushed. Same as ground.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like-
we should call it crushed. Actually, it's a better.
Crushed.
It's like
Yeah.
smashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Right.
We need whole beans, and we just call it your mother's bean.
Oh, let me see it.
Oh, I just dropped my phone.
Still got that scent.
It definitely does.
Savannah. Oh, fuck it.
Definitely
Now
does.
Nelly's stuck in my head because we're behind that guy in that stupid Polaris.
On his sofa, his mobile
It's
sofa.
mobile sofa.
Slingshot sofa.
No, it's love seat. Mobile love
That's
seat.
true. That's true. So yeah, we do have some fine coffee products for you to purchase on our website.
Buy them.
So let's get right into it.
If you'd like to leave a callback number, press 2.
I have some saved. Give me a moment.
Imagine
I
me
will
and your mom
pull-
driving on a love seat in Newport. Go rent a Polaris love seat.
Beautiful October night.
Take it down Ocean Drive.
Listen, Nelly.
Put Nelly on. Get the Blue Underglow going.
Take it through east side of Providence. Just let everybody know who this is.
Who is this?
Who this is?
The man was just living his life. That's it. He was
He
enjoying it.
was pouring his heart and soul
That guy
out.
was
Yeah.
new. I thought I was knowing the lyrics to the Nelly. That guy was Nelly.
Yeah.
That guy
We knew all
was
the backups as well.
at the very least a Saint Lunatic.
Yeah. I have a call back from Kyle P.
Copy.
Remember how we were talking about optioned vehicles for 2020?
Yeah.
For the 2020 no options, we do tons of retrofits at GM. They come with the element in the seat, but no module to power it. You install a module and program. Same for parking assistance, AC/DC power inverters, heated steering wheels, bunch of retrofits by GM.
Hold on. GM has options now.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's
You
awesome.
know, BMW will never do that.
No, be a subscription service maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can power the heated seats with like a cheap thing.
A Milwaukee battery.
It's like, oh, you don't want to spend $5,000 for that option?
Oh, you mean like
buy
a
our like $250 plug-in
universal?
thing.
Yeah.
So I
Plugs into your cigarette lighter.
so you can
burns
just
whole
go
truck
back to
down.
the dealership and be like, yeah,
Give me that. Give me that retrofit.
Yeah.
I'm actually
Yeah.
here to show you who did.
I wonder what it cost.
I need them heated seats though.
Wait, but there was a thing we were talking about it when the lack of options and the chip thing and all that hoopla was a thing. Was that like
Yeah, but now they're putting the chips in.
yeah? But at the time they were saying
Put all these chips on
you
Yukon.
can option it and then come back later to retrofit it or to have it finished and completed.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's what that case is.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
So you can go to GM and come to completion.
Right.
Because you're telling me
Right.
so what you're saying is every single GM vehicle has the heating seat element in it.
Or just the ones specced out and they'll finish you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a deal.
Also, I don't want to
No,
say who
please.
this is because it's just said he
Tease.
started with I don't know how kosher this is.
Oh,
But last time I did Tiguan rear brakes with the electronic e-brake, I unplugged the electrical connector to the caliper and put a set of alligator clips on the connector pins on the caliper and then put 12 volts to the caliper. If the e-brake starts to go out, reverse the alligator clips and it will retract.
uh-oh.
Wow, look at that.
I love that.
That's some
I gotta
thinking.
get me some roach clips.
That's some thinking.
Yeah, there's no need to buy like a $4,000 snap-on scan tool.
No, just
When
a
you
couple
can
roach
just-
clips.
She just
Blah,
reverse,
blah, 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 with some.
reverse some Polaris high.
That's definitely some thinking right there.
It is by a
That's-
very good, very talented electrician.
That's Revival
Electrician.
Motor hot tip. Oh, Fuzzy?
No, it was.
Thanks,
it wasn't.
Fuzz.
It wasn't Fuzzy. Shouts to Fuzzy.
Shouts
Wasn't
to
him.
Fuzzy.
Let's see. Oh, one other big thing.
Yeah.
We were asked, graciously asked.
It's 2 inches. Oh,
Oh, sorry. Forgive me. If anyone is familiar, wow, of course, that website's. There we go. With open air imports.
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah.
This month in particular, where's the apparel? I have my other thing here. Pull that up there. Here we go. This month in particular, there is a Nobody Fights Alone hoodie that
That's
we
right,
are.
yeah.
It was very nice to be asked to be on there and help support. So it's for breast cancer awareness.
Wait, we're on there?
We are. Yep.
Where?
right there.
It's a picture of you, Corey.
That's us.
That's us. We're there.
Oh,
Along with a lot of our other friends from different companies. Let's see. Oaks Garage. Who else is on there? I can't
RML.
see.
1552, RML
1552,
Wheels.
People's
Come
Car
on.
Podcast, BFI, IAG.
Mark II Mayday's on there. Look at that. It's the homies.
It is.
Homie
So,
shirt.
bunch of good people on there to support breast cancer awareness fundraiser. 100%. That is 100% of the
100.
proceeds will support an enthusiast or their family in the fight against breast cancer. And then we're listed there on the sponsors and supporters. However, it's not on our website. Go to openairimports.com. Nobody Fights Alone. That's where you can find it. It's up there. Go pre-order yourself one of these bad Larrys to help support. So go do that. And I'll put that link in the description of the episode as well. So it's a little bit easier for you all to get.
Love that.
Dude, speaking of merch, I know last time I mentioned it too late, but one of our listeners, Patina Research, put out a bunch of shirts today. I mean, they're just all insane.
Patina Research listens to us?
Yeah, Patina Handle. Look at this MF Doom in a Benzo drop top shirt.
That's an incredible Instagram page.
Pull the trigger. They're out of XL.
Nothing. I don't even.
Buy a 2X, shrink it.
I might go L and just blow it out.
I was going to say, buy a medium.
Go L, dude.
Buy a medium, hope for the best.
Schmeedy Petey. Hit a schmedium. Nothing.
But it's also
I
got glow in the dark, like Diagram, E30M3,
Oh.
and R32 GTR right now.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
boy.
That fucking was a DTM.
The DTM shirt that I got last time, everyone who's seen me wear it is like, where did you get that?
But that GTR is sick.
They get the Accord one?
Did you see the S15 too that they posted?
Dude, unbelievable. Just unbelievable stuff.
You know what's crazy about that S15?
What's crazy?
The hood that it was running, some guy now has it on his drift car S15.
Let's
like
go.
same hood.
Yeah, I meant to buy these first thing this morning, but it was all over the place, and I'll maybe buy them when I get home. I'll tell you what I would buy right now to get this villain one in the XL, but fuck, I missed that. I have to text him.
Buy it.
Yeah, these glow in the dark.
The glow in the dark shit is so cool.
Cool as fuck.
Yeah, and last time those things ran out immediately. Like he gave me that. If you sign up for his email, he'll give you like early access with the password and it's discounted.
Is he local?
No, he's in Canada.
Oh.
And he gave that to me, and like I was driving to Boston from 9 to 11, so I missed the whole pre-sale. I was like, oh no. So, but anyways, people asked me last time, so before it runs out, you can grab it. This stuff's really cool.
Yep. Let's see. Any other callbacks? I thought I had a deep thought. I do have a deep thought, but we can get that.
Is
get to
there
that
drifting this weekend? No.
21st.
next weekend?
21st. Okay.
21st.
You got to keep that in mind.
What's going on the 21st?
I have a concert both days. But I am driving the 21st.
I got something coming up to mark your calendars. I just got this in. Official source, Robert Bulbs. Sunday, November 19th, 9 through 4, KD Design Toy Drive.
Ooh.
Here at Revival Motoring / KD Design HQ.
That is true.
Put it in your calendars now. Again, it's Sunday, November 19th, 9 through 4. We will be here all goddamn day. I think.
We also got to pick a restaurant.
And we're going to pick a restaurant for the annual Revival. Please don't let us down dinner.
Please don't be as bad as last time dinner.
Oh my God. Yeah, really.
I mean, the meatballs were good last time.
Yeah, the meatballs hit, but I mean,
The rest was
buddy,
lackluster, if you will.
I didn't want to talk about it.
Night of the Living Shred, October 20th and October 21st.
Great times, dude. But there's a lot
Yep.
of stuff coming up. But that's the toy drive is kind of usually the last hurrah for a lot of the fancy stuff. So love to see you guys
that's
out.
Walk City weekend.
Is it really great?
That's the last day to drive.
November
What,
19th.
November?
19th.
Are we doing?
It looks like, is it a Sunday event? Because it says November 18th.
Oh, okay. So it is the 18th. So ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Do we have a donut meet? Did we decide that?
the 5th, I believe.
November 5th is the first one. I think we let it rip no
Yep.
matter what the weather.
Oh, I won't be here. Shit. Okay, fair enough.
If it's cold, I won't be here.
It wasn't cold.
Been a lot
last
of
time.
warm ones.
It'll be a little chilly, but nothing crazy.
You talking about this last one?
Yeah.
Well, it was a cold day in my shop.
Oh, also like, I mean, it's not coming up too soon, but you know, you just bring an unopened, unwrapped toy.
Yeah, November 19th.
Yeah, we're going to hammer that every single week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or more than one, or lots. Fill your car.
Your car, bring it all unopened. It goes to a great cause.
Yeah.
We need a toy for We need a toy for every $5,000 your car's worth.
That's a good metric.
You always end up with the guy at the Lamborghini that's like, here's a Star Wars action figure.
That's a very good
And a
metric.
can of beans. Grab it on the way here.
Yeah.
Got it from Cumbies, kid.
Yeah.
Right, dude.
That is true.
Like the least you could do is pop out a few games out of your
Yeah.
frunk. Yeah.
Any games on your phone?
Do it for the children, you know?
That is right. Deep thought.
Oh, I got a deep thought too. Hold on. Okay. You want? I got things I did this weekend, but it carries on forever. So
I think almost anybody in a Stellantis vehicle drives like they previously owned a Nissan Altima.
You think I just graduated to that?
Yep. Anything across the board, any product they make, there's a high likelihood that that person will be in your rear view for 1 second and then blowing by you immediately after. I had a SRT Durango fly by me
Yeah, of course.
at like Millennium Falcon speed.
Yeah.
total quick aside, I was on the way back and my car was on like auto mode. And there was like a modified S4 on the side of me, and the car in front of me get out of my way, and mine was set to 80, and we were going 40.
Yep.
And the car started accelerating, and the guy in the S4 hammers it, cuts in front of me, cuts in the other lane. He thought I was trying to like drag race him in traffic. It's like, right, Audi guy, fucking idiot.
Right. It's just,
It's an S4 with an exhaust.
yeah,
What's wrong with you?
yeah. Stop it.
Yeah, stop it. You're in traffic, dude.
Yeah.
You're in traffic coming from
Stop.
Boston at like 5 o'clock.
Any of those vehicles you can see. Again,
I'm trying to think of what's the latest brand that would not happen with. Like, how about the Italian stuff?
the Fiats,
Mm.
they're going to be all over the place too.
Yeah,
Wait,
They're just gonna try to keep up.
Stellantis? That's not Corvette.
No.
Fiat Chrysler Automotive Group.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I don't think there's any exceptions to that at all.
Yeah, it's just that all the Dodge stuff is going to be covered across the board.
Do you think maybe they give the best trade-in deals for Altimas?
I think it's all drivers in general.
It's like middle schools that have associations with high schools, and you can get into this one real easy.
It's like all
Right.
brands, all drivers. Definitely in the past few weeks, I felt like driving is like hit like an all-time low of like
Idiocy.
just
Hysterics.
decent driving. Some of
Right.
the stuff I've
sort of
seen-
like people, just in general, people like decent people, decent driving, out the window.
Not great out there.
Recently, recently it's been a little touch and go, it's been a little rough.
Yeah. Said it once, I've said it a
Remind me
thousand
of
times.
the Water Boy skit where he gets hit in the head by the ball.
Yeah.
Paul on the highway.
Waterboy movie, good movie. That movie.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that really goes
No, it's
against
true.
brand.
Yeah, it's everybody. Everybody fucking sucks. Everybody.
Yeah, all you listeners, you suck.
No, I'm sure they see people who drive
Yeah.
sucky
Oh yeah,
every day.
me, I drive sucky.
I mean,
just see
my
it
wife
everywhere.
just posted a thing last week. It was last week. She almost got T-boned.
To bone.
She had a green light.
You get up street green lights like fucking yield signs.
Yeah.
Great cut.
Yeah.
I had a
Yeah,
guy-
right. Yeah, she got rather upset.
I had a guy blow
Rightfully so.
3
Yeah,
stoplights.
what, excuse me.
Oh yeah,
Where,
I had a guy blow through 3 stop signs and a street light, like just to get around me on a 1 lane, like I forget what they're called. It's a
Road?
big runway. Yeah,
Drag?
it's a road, but it's like a boulevard.
Oh, you got
Okay.
fucking beat.
He just was going nuts. He was like, "Oh fuck, Altima."
Did you
It was Altima.
did you see the most recent road rage video that's been circulating around the internets? Just this, I think, ponytailed gentleman
No,
who's standing outside of a vehicle just saying, like, you see this fucking truck? Don't ever fuck with this truck. All these other trucks, you fuck with those trucks. Don't ever fuck with this truck. You see that? Dude, and the guy just keeps repeating himself and
No, I
repeating
haven't seen
himself. Oh, it's quite funny.
I've seen the one where he's like, "You're racing up and down my street." He's like, "I'm not racing up your street. I'm racing down your fucking street." Then he keeps arguing with him, and he's like, "No, what you don't understand is that this is down. If the numbers is going down on the houses, we're going down the street."
He's just really trying to prove his point.
he's just being a dick.
If I posted a video like telling you that almost happening to me, I would get immediately canceled. She was the nicest you could possibly be in that scenario.
Oh, yeah.
The amount
yeah.
of just profanity that would just spew out of my face.
Yeah, is like, right. If it's not, I would not, I mean, especially if something happened to her or like,
It'd be like Slick Rick album
just-
from prison. You know,
right,
what
I would
mean?
have to record this show like Tupac over the phone.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it just, that was it.
Love to see that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my only deep thought.
You want to do? I got a paddock talk and I got a deep thought.
Okay.
paddock talk. This weekend I decided I was going to take on doing my water pump in my M Coupe, and I sent you guys pictures. And I said, "Here's a story in 2 pictures." It was a picture of my M Coupe water pump full assembled and out, and then my email in a span of 23 minutes, 3 orders to FCP Euro. So
3 separate orders.
3 separate orders. I immediately broke the radiator upon removing it. I realized I needed all sorts of stuff, and just
So how'd the radiator break? With tabs or was
I
it
had
like
like a nipple
okay
on top
okay
with one of the overflow hoses, and I went wiggle. I'm like, well, that's a new radiator. And seriously, I was like, that's $500. And I went on. Let me go on FCP, new radiator, $140 shipped.
Oh wow!
I was
Okay.
like, may as well grab 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I'm breaking on the way
Now
back
I
in.
understand
Yeah.
why you were overzealous and just hit order instead of putting the rest of the stuff
Dude,
in the cart.
when I saw it, that's the first thing I ordered. When I saw it $140, like, yup, go on.
I'm surprised you didn't go a thicker one.
I guess the aftermarket ones all fit like shit, especially in that car because it shared it with an E36 regular.
I can see that.
So Jesse advised me not to get one, and I figure I beat the shit out of that thing, and it had the same coolant in it for like 2 decades and never had a thermostat and a blown fan clutch. So
What was that other
probably
picture that
fine.
you sent us
Which one?
which one?
with the of metal? I'm being very vague in case I'm blowing your cover here.
No, I have no clue what you're talking about.
You mean like last week?
I think my dad threw an LOL in the chat because I just saw him this past weekend, and he was like, "What's up with Chuck? He breaks everything he works on." I
Yeah,
was like,
that's true.
like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I break everything, and I know it's coming.
Hold on. I'm scrolling back.
Yeah, why? How
So
you going back
as
for a while?
these parts come in, I put it back together.
Yeah.
It's so much easier with the rad out. Like to put the belt on, it was like awesome.
So like proper.
Oh, I talked about that. That's my GTR that just hates me.
Oh, that's GTR picture?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
GTR.
yeah.
She's done.
Never mind.
So it's like
So like I put the belt on because the kit came with a new belt, but it didn't come with an AC belt. I like bent it the other way. I was like, it was about to split in half.
it looked like the Mojave Desert.
My coolant, like the thermostat housing, just came in, so I threw that on yesterday. Actually, the speed up this stuff comes in is leaving me to have a real nice time putting it back together.
Yeah.
Because I keep on getting like 20-minute projects, so like 4 hours later, I get that
I
piece
love
on.
moseying and working on cars. I hate working on cars like under any sort of time constraint.
Rush to the finish.
Like my ideal thing is like, come here, take something off, go home.
Tyler, yes, the M Coupe has the garbage plastic end tanks that leak all over the place. Yeah, but
Yeah.
mine's from '99, so 25 years old almost.
Pretty
and
good.
Never leaked.
Well, that's good.
So I'm putting another shitty one in.
Yeah.
I got to do an electric fan on the Vert number 2.
Oh my god! If you think OEM is trash, wait till you try that Mishimoto you put in the car.
Yeah,
man.
Mishimoto is garbage.
Oh, I guess OEM is must be real trash. I've had some real issues with Mishimoto back in the day. Not even back in the day. 5 years ago. I guess it's back in the day. Now.
I don't. I
Well,
just
you put it on the GTR, right?
Yeah, for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no. I would rather roll the dice with like a CX Racing or like some eBay
Dude, my
radiator.
My stock radiator was like fucking Michael Jordan compared to my Mishimoto radiator. I've never seen anything like it. Never in my life.
Go from the greatest there ever was
Yeah.
Dude, it's
to a
like
cheap imitation.
just some fucking bum.
Well, you said it was still working. You said it was like real lumpy coming out too. All the coolant.
the coolant. So when I pulled the drain on it, it was like it was not. There was no flow. So
I
I had
hate
to
that.
I had to go in with a screwdriver, and then it
Really?
started flowing, and then like
Break it up.
every 30 seconds. I had to do it again. I'm like, this radiator's probably not the best to keep.
I remember I did a coolant flush in the Mark III like way back in the day. And I essentially just turned on the garden hose, put it in the reservoir, and just ran the car.
yeah.
And it just like flushed. The stuff that came out was so
I'm not gonna lie to you.
gnarly.
That was my plan if I didn't break this radiator.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking slam this thing with
It was the
pressurized
stuff
water.
that came out was so gnarly, and then just put it back in.
I
It
did
was
that
good.
with the E36. It was brown water for like 2 hours.
Yeah,
And I
it's
got,
great
I got a
growth.
vacuum bleeder now.
Like
so
as
like
brown as this table. Like couldn't see through it.
Pawtucket Brown.
like your
Yeah.
pants.
Like my pants.
Dude, 4 podcasts from now, when I talk about the vacuum bleeder, it's gonna be the best. You
When you
guys,
talk about the vacuum bleeder breaking the new radiator because you
With-
put in too much pressure.
with me not figuring out how to use the vacuum bleeder.
Is it similar to like a brake vacuum bleeder?
Yeah, it just sucks air out of the system. Then you inject the coolant in.
Yeah.
I've
so it's
never
not
used
similar
one.
to- no, that's exactly how it works. Not similar at all
Yeah.
to a vacuum bleeder for brakes.
Yeah, no.
The vacuum bleeder for brakes is a vacuum with a nipple on it for brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This does exactly what Shook says. It just creates a vacuum in the system. You slam fucking
I've never
you slam
used
it
one.
in. Everybody wins.
I've just poured coolant in. It's always worked out in my favor.
Yeah, well, have you ever run like not
I know
stock
E36s are a pain in the
They're
ass because
terrible.
there's no real way to bleed the system except for on that little overflow
There's,
thing. There's you
no
crack
high
that
point.
thing.
Yeah, it doesn't work. So basically, you have to take it on. I think I put a picture of mine on it. It was my car. My M Coupe was about as high as this table in the nose, and that's how I was able to.
That's perfect because my low radiator hose on Vert 2 is dripping. So if I have to take that off, nightmare zone.
I might
Sell
have.
it.
I might have another radiator.
It's for sale.
My,
isn't it?
Try
I
it
think
for
my
sale.
low radiator hose is the same. If you want it, because I'm getting rid of it. I just got another one.
Well, we'll see. I don't know what I'm.
Nothing like saving money on used radiator hoses.
Yes.
Perfect spot.
It's free.
Won't come back to haunt anything.
So I have that. Do you guys have anything else? Because I have a deep thought.
What is your paddock talk there, Shook?
Yeah.
Vert 2.
God, dude. No, even Vert 1. It's like the fastest summation of what happened. I was like, intake leaking, bad. Buy new intake, put it on. Nothing fits. Take new intake off. Put old intake back on. Seal it with RTV.
Man. What didn't fit
That's
about
Fritz
the new
Shook, dude.
intake?
Everything. It's the valve covers are too tall, so it hits the valve covers.
Yeah.
And then it also hits my breather thing.
Hey,
So
did you buy the wrong intake?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how people are
It's your
running this.
birthday. I'm not going to question you.
I Googled a bunch of shit.
I believe you.
I think the valve covers I got are just like
Yeah,
cheap
Google's
eBay
never
tall
wrong.
boys.
Yeah. No, you don't have to explain it to me. I believe you. Fuck
Well,
those guys.
What I think I'm gonna do is return it and get the Trick Flow log.
Yeah, daddy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put a
If
log
you
on
know
that thing.
anything, it's logs.
Logs, yeah.
What's the trick flow log look
It looks like the one I
I'll
have
bend
now.
over and I'll show you.
it looks like the intake I have now, but it's just made of not polymer. So you can actually seal it with a gasket.
Made of
What
sweet,
is it
sweet
made of?
American iron.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
trick flow log.
That was that. There was one other thing that was wrong with that car, but essentially what happened was I did the water pump, drained the coolant, put the coolant back in, put everything together. Then I was like, well, I'm going to do this intake manifold, right? So I pulled a whole intake manifold off the car, which the lower has coolant in it, so you have to drain the coolant from the car. So I did that. Got all the way, put everything, stacked it all up, everything hit. I was like, sick. So I immediately just wiped everything down, put the old shit back in the car, filled it up with coolant for a third time. So if I have to drain the coolant for a fourth time, I'm out.
Just done.
Are you going to retune it? Was that a thing that was going to happen?
I don't need it because I put the old intake manifold back on,
All right.
but it's peppy.
That's
Now,
not good.
there was an issue before, I think.
Bit of zip in the step.
Yeah. It
Real peppy.
definitely feels full Voltron.
Zero
Yeah.
to murder.
And then Vert 2, I did new coilovers,
Mm-hmm.
which
Didn't you get some Junko ones and they're great?
I got Racelands. They drive great. I always talk shit about them. I got Raceland Ultimos because I'm like, well, I'm not keeping the
is
car.
Ultimo like the big dog Raceland?
Yeah, it's like the sick Yamadas. I was going to do ISC.
Like
Take
your
your mother
mother
out
told
the
me
dinner
about?
money.
Yep.
So
I was
you want the Olive Garden type money?
So Raceland put out like
a step above the
Oh.
Ultimos. They're a little bit stiffer, go a little bit lower somehow.
Raceland sells air suspension.
I will say that the Ultimos, I have them all the way up.
It's
This car
parkland.
is like literally underground. I jacked the thing all the way to the top. I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
What size wheels are on it?
17s. But I'm putting the 18-inch con size on. Anyways, that car,
Is as fast as your
so
Mustang
much
power
faster.
car?
So fast.
I knew it.
Those coilovers went in fairly...
Easy
I was
for-
expecting it to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Not at all. But
And the car's all there structurally.
It says the Ultima
Yeah.
has a more of a drop than the classics do.
They do.
So that's probably why.
that's probably why. Well,
There's no way this is decent.
I jacked it up and went through everything.
no, I don't.
I'm telling you.
I just mean it in a great. Are they better than blown suspension? Probably.
I'm telling you. Listen,
Hard probably.
I ordered a tie rod end.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Corey like
because you
super
put the
fucking convinced.
No, listen. Look,
I don't know. It's.
I'm telling you that they ride great. I was gonna do ISC, but I'm not keeping the car for very long, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna spend extra money and not get
Hey, I
money
get
back.
that.
You know
all
what
right?
I mean?
It's not going to bring right.
Sell it down the river to someone else.
Yeah, and there's not. I mean,
I mean, tell everybody on the podcast how shit it is and sell it.
no.
on
Look
the
at this
podcast.
tie rod though.
Yeah.
How did this happen?
A front end collision.
Oh shit!
That's what I thought. Nothing else is smashed.
That's
Everything's
Perhaps-
fine.
Rob.
Perhaps the gentleman who previously owned it ran over a manatee.
Yeah, he hit something.
Yeah.
because
That's my man
I
Rod.
hit that tie rod with a 8-pound sledge just to
Mm-hmm.
see if I could bend it straight. Didn't even budge it.
Yeah, I mean that thing was hit with a fucking 3,500 pound sledge
Yeah.
in a stationary object.
Yeah.
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 Jesus.
But that's the only thing.
in the shape of a Suburban.
How's the alignment spec out though?
I don't know. I haven't aligned it yet. I'm gonna do that,
That was
and
a
then
joke.
I order the top hats.
Fuck, of course you haven't aligned.
Yeah, that you said. So how much do the top hats cost?
I got Euro parts.
Yeah.
They were like $20 a piece.
Oh, okay.
So it's just the stock ones.
You'd have been better off ordering.
SolarWorks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. And my friend. Oh yeah, I have a friend who's selling a Mark 7 SolarWorks for less than retail. If anybody needs some, DM me.
Less than retail. Let's go.
Do the Mark 7s work in the Mark 8?
I don't think so.
Shook's
Mark
not
7s
SolarWorks.
apparently work in
Reseller.
some Audi though.
It's all the same platform.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anything on the MQB?
Yeah, it's all the same platform.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else with that. Oh, dude, that vert though.
I guess everyone's got a different level of like what's
Easy or what's?
Acceptable.
for like a coilover.
I'm gonna. So when I put the
Where do you
new
think
tie
Shook's
rods in
level
it,
is?
Well, I
Stop
think what he took out was probably really bad.
dude.
Did you see the
So
video?
anything going in.
So I don't know how if you guys know how coilovers are assembled, but
no, can you fill me in?
Yeah, never even seen a set.
there's like a
Jordan's $5. Your mother was hit with the sledge. God bless.
nice.
Love to see it.
The shock has like a seal at the bottom of it. It slides in the tube with all the shit in there,
the goo.
and then there's another cap that slides down
Oh,
that
he
and it
didn't get that.
screws
We were
into the
joking?
top.
We all know exactly how coilovers are put together.
Yeah, no, I know he knows, but
Oh, all right. Go ahead for the listener's sake. I'm sorry.
the
Continue.
cap that holds
Yep.
the shock in the body, not even screwed in.
Go on. Down.
None. No
What?
fluid. Nothing. This kid drove it like to my shop like that, and I was like,
Yo.
he literally could have died.
So it's metal.
He probably was like, it's right, all right.
He's like, oh, it needs shocks like real bad. I'm like, yeah,
You
probably.
remember how that 4Runner got here? Fucking
Yeah.
no shocks in the 3-link.
It's true.
It's just
People just get used to
they
it.
just don't. I don't
Yeah.
understand how you could not know that this shit. The bump stops when
Is
I
it-
pulled
It's
them
like
out.
boiling a lobster, dude, and just
You know when you shoot a Pepsi can with like a BB gun, they explode. That's what the fucking bump stops look like.
Is that what you did last week? Is blowing up Pepsi cans with
Blowing
BB
up
guns?
Pepsi. It's a good time.
That's what do you
Bro,
do.
we're shooting Pepsi cans today.
You gonna go break bottles
You
behind
got a pellet
Wawa?
gun?
I do. I have a pellet gun.
Yeah, let's shoot some cans, dude.
I'm shooting fucking living targets.
Whoa, great, you fucking weirdo.
Set fires, break bottles behind Wawa.
Yeah, what? Do I have anything?
Join that.
I watched the Honda. Definitely really needed it. Probably the last one of the season.
Nice.
Last wash?
Yeah.
You're not gonna wax it before you put it on.
Oh, well, so that's what I'm following up with. I talked about it the beginning of the season, how underrated it is to like clean the car really well and like wax it and put stuff on it before you put it away. Because now when you burst it out after the winter,
Yeah, just
the
air
first
hose
wash-
it.
so nice. So I used some little spray and seal stuff. Got it on there, nice. Everything looks good. Of course, it looks great for when Details by Drugs detailed it. It still looks really good.
Does
I've been
he,
very very careful
Does he detail by the pound now? Is that
by the pound. Yeah, yeah. I wish
By
I
the
could get a
ounce.
license plate for that car. It just said kilo.
Boys,
Why just one? Put the S on there.
Yeah.
I was going to keep this secret, but I don't have anything for today. I'm currently deep in negotiation for a body kit for the Beat.
Ooh.
Like a do, 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 do. I mean, seriously, this is fucking Japanese parking garage meat shit I'm going to put on this fucking car.
So this is kind of
dude, dude, this thing.
He's trying to be certain it
Slaps.
falls off every time he
Dude,
drives
listen,
it.
I'm at work yesterday doing yen to dollars.
Yeah.
The value's fucking unbeatable.
I just go with 10%.
I might get two.
Am I in the ballpark? 10%.
It's better than that. But
Okay.
10% will get you there, and then you
Yeah.
do it in Google, and you're like, oh, I'm fucking golden,
I always go
baby.
10% to even before I even bother converting.
Yeah,
it,
that's how I was
I
always
figure out
going. But no,
10%,
we were doing.
yeah.
Me and Ed were doing the real math, and
Yeah.
I was like, this body kit's gonna cost me $500, and $1,000 a ship, I'm sure. But we're getting real deep in it. I my last message to the wonderful Japanese man on the other end was like, how do we proceed, buddy? Let's get this going.
Yeah, let's get
He
this
was telling
party
me to
going.
save on shipping. He could cut my side skirts in half, and I was like, nah, I'll just pay for shipping.
Yeah, hey, fuck that. 2-piece side skirts are a pain in the ass.
Nah, yeah,
had 'em.
I mean, listen, he could double if it's double the price to ship it than the body kit, I'm still up.
Yeah.
I
Also,
have a-
for anybody who's wondering, you can buy a turnkey drift car from me.
Like what? What?
Make an offer.
Turnkey. Also, best sounding one out there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounds like Bigfoot.
It's true.
Grave
Turnkey.
digger.
Daddy wants a 240 coupe.
Oh, damn.
240 coupe, 240 hatch.
240 coupe. Fuck
I like
hatches.
that. I like that. Hey.
Don't DM me why,
Don't get violent.
unless you have money.
Don't
Then
get
I'll tell you
violent.
Why?
Uh,
You
you
didn't even
just
tell
said
us.
why.
Oh,
why
no,
do you
told
like
us
coupes
why.
more than hatches?
I don't know. I like the deck.
Mhm.
The trunk is
too.
nice.
I
we
like
say-
how flat it is.
Did we see Lynch's car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck that come from?
Yeah, that was actually in
He's
my
had,
news.
he's had
but
that
yeah.
for forever.
Okay, we'll get into that later then. I don't want to
Yeah.
get into it. I just
Here's-
need people to know I'm shocked.
Here's one somewhat related because you mentioned the beat.
That's a tough news week.
I cannot say where this source came from,
Okay.
but I'm told this is coming from the most reliable source possible.
Yeah.
Rhode Island is legalizing the use of electric golf carts for road use
Excuse me?
in speed zones up to 35 miles per hour.
Fucking cunts.
And state
I mean, I just,
and state inspections are going to be required on them.
I'm fucking, you know what? I'm going to court.
So
This
that's
is
the thing.
fucking crazy.
That's exactly
Electric golf carts.
that's exactly now.
They made it
now
out of plastic.
This is crazy.
they do limit it to 35-mile-an-hour speed
Fine.
zones.
Limit my car to 35 miles an hour.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
No,
What?
60.
Why not?
Even if it was no highway.
Who's gonna fucking know?
That's the thing. If it, right,
That's
even
true.
if it was no highway, okay.
That's so they're gonna.
That's still fun to rip in. On
That's-
the,
First
Yeah.
off, I can't wait for that to backfire horribly on them and just every crazy motherfucker in town to buy an electric something and just drive them up and down on
They're going to be
sidewalks.
everywhere. They're going to be fucking
Because
everywhere.
I'm going to be that guy.
Yeah.
What if my gas go-kart, one of my gas Polaris identifies as an electric go-kart?
That's true. I mean,
Yeah, I get about 40 inches of suspension travel on this baby.
yeah.
Dude, the speed I blast up and down the park on Blackstone
Who
Boulevard
even
on that thing.
makes a gas electric golf cart?
Club car. They probably lobbied the corrupt ass Rhode Island government. They're like, "Hey, make these legal. That'll
So
solve
this
something."
was the first thing I thought of is wait a second.
You need to figure out which Rhode
It's a
Island
huge thing in
official.
Florida.
You need to figure out which Rhode Island official has a golf cart.
That's
That's
all.
Right, that doesn't want to drive a car.
because in Connecticut
go.
they're not legal.
Where in
obviously,
Rhode
for
Island
street
did that make
rides.
sense?
That's the thing. It's like
Maybe
where
my area.
it says 35-mile-an-hour zones, but like, okay, if you're not limiting that to particular cities or towns, then
Dude,
okay. So
you
in
get
the
these-
state, just 35.
these
So
anywhere.
cost
you're
them
telling me
20 grand.
we'll
Yeah,
see a
just
bunch
trying
of
to.
these things in Providence.
We go get the gas station in one.
I
Right,
have.
Oh, you got to get one now.
I have conflicting reports that you can register K's in Rhode Island again. I
Yeah.
haven't made a big deal about it because I haven't been able to verify it, but I've had two separate people say you can.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
the
that they've
most
s-
expensive
So-
Easy
That
Go
they've
only goes
seen them
25.
registered.
And
Yeah,
I would
they'll
say,
never go
so then
35.
are they just targeting you, and is that harassment?
It is harassment.
It is.
I decided to push, I guess, so I don't know. I mean, I don't give a shit. If I could register stuff here, I guess I would.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick. Yeah, Newport. Because I
Newport
was gonna
won't
say
mix.
that in Connecticut, people ride them in the beach towns like everywhere. They don't use their car.
Yeah,
they
I
go
guess
to their,
down in Westerly and stuff.
and they get all fucking sauced up and drive 'em around the neighborhood to each other's house.
But
It was called Swingers.
Yeah,
With the upside down pineapples?
Yeah, with the club car.
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah.
local that can check into that more than I can, because I am literally on a hit list for the Rhode Island DMV. But if anybody can try to figure this out for me, I know
Give me a K car. I'll go try.
I know a ton of people with K cars that have not gotten suspended that are totally fine to drive.
Yeah.
I have heard a report of someone going to renew their license and then being like, "You could give me that license plate
Yeah.
to renew your license," which is definitely illegal, but it doesn't matter. But then I've heard of two separate things from fairly good sources that you can register them again, and they're registering them again. Because I was talking to someone that was trying to register a Dacia, and I told him the story. I think it's on Save the K about the guy who registered it. They said it was a K car, and they wouldn't do it. Then he showed up to their the DMV garage, and like, "Oh, it's a van, huh?"
The full size van.
Yeah, dude. Hence the weight on the title.
So
so
4,000 pounds on the title. Yeah.
So anybody got any connections to even test that out? I can't.
Yeah, and if you can't register it and you have a Honda City, that's the van thing.
Honda
No.
City's no a hatchback.
What's the
Today.
Mitsubishi Dacia.
No,
No,
I want
I-
the Honda hatchback. It's an Active van.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, an Active
Active
van.
van.
Okay, yeah.
If you got an Active van, you can't register it in the state of Rhode Island. You do want an E36 convertible, not the 302 one.
I get someone that would sell you a van.
I
Oh
wanna
no, he
trade.
got rid of it already.
We could trade.
Oh, he would never trade.
Okay, I want a straight trade.
Smart
That'd be
man. Smart man.
He already got rid of it. He got that truck thing.
fun. I'll whip the fuck out of that van.
But anyways, yeah, let me know if any. I don't know if people know more people than us in here. But if you do, I know there's a bunch of people listening to the podcast. I'm just trying to get some type of clarity. For people that ask me, I'm done. So, K-Truck's gone, baby. She's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess
That's
I would
true.
trade
Yeah, it's
for.
moved on.
I would rather have the van, but I would trade for an Acti too. I guess
Act is a good truck. It's
pickup truck.
I mean, you're not going to drive it far, so it doesn't matter.
No, I could, but I'm not gonna.
Truck guy stuff.
Can you? You could bring them on the highway.
Yeah, sure.
Look,
You get a lot of downhill in your area?
Well, I'm talking foot to the floor. What 60, 55, 60?
No, I'll go more than that. It'll go 60
I
all
was
day.
gonna say, yeah, Ben English. He's out there ripping that thing.
I don't really usually go faster than 60, if I'm honest.
I mean,
I drive slow as
I drove
fuck.
on the
You
highway.
once
It's fine.
sat in that same chair and said you lived a life of speed.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he said
When I
on speed.
commute, though, I just drive slow.
Yeah, I'm a slow.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
slow guy on the road now too. I just don't care.
Yeah, big time.
In fact, my car in like auto drive drives faster than me. I would ever.
Yeah.
I'll put auto drive at like 85 and just be like cruising around. If I'm dependent on the pedal, I'll be like going 55 on the right lane.
Yeah.
Everyone in the Audi S4 trying to race me.
Or still in his vehicle trying
But
to
fucking
pass
go
you.
ahead and try it. If it's a fucking open road,
Yeah.
I'll fucking set aside that old man title for a minute. That's all it's gonna take.
Come at the king.
I like, yeah.
Come at the game.
I don't really give a shit about racing at all anymore, but I will tell you that day that I was heading to Staggered and that guy in the Corvette pulled up next to me, a convertible Corvette.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a newer one.
Did he have his
too.
Oakleys on?
He was wearing glasses. He had the really lame haircut, collared shirt, and he revved at me, and I just blew this man's wig off. I sacrificed a whole Red Bull. It literally left the center console, lost it for the whole ride, and then he comes flying by me doing this, like because he was stoked.
The Americas, yeah.
Dude, my favorite, I told you, my favorite fucking memory ever is I'm leaving Turbo Mike's taking the back roads home, and there's a guy in a fucking Fox Body Mustang. I just made 550 to the wheels and 4 something.
Oh, you were feeling brand new.
This guy
You were
behind
feeling Charlie
this
brand
guy
new.
behind me in a 5.0 Mustang at every red light, like yeah. Dude, we pull onto a 2-lane highway and line up, and it's just like fucking time stop for this guy.
Yeah, he was
just-
stuck in 1989.
He just gave the fuck up. Like he must have heard the turbos come on and be like, uh-oh.
His radio
Go on, dude.
tuned, put Led Zeppelin
Dude,
on.
so bad. I was like, this guy, if he's not splitting his block in half, is making maybe 400 to the wheels. I'm gonna murder him.
Oh, yeah.
Murderize
It was like that Peter Griffin meme. He's like, oh.
Yeah, dude, for like 12 red lights, he's just fucking bopping ref. I'm like, gee, that thing sounds good.
he was hitting rev limiter at like 3800
Tyler Payne's
RPMs.
Mitsubishi Pandejo Minis are the coolest Ks. Yeah, that's what he traded his van for. So it was sick.
Ugh.
I got a deep thought. Unless you
Yes.
guys got more callbacks.
Nope.
Dude, Jalopnik, I was looking at Jalopnik to try to come with some quick news yesterday because I knew this whole day was blown for me. And Jalopnik wrote an article about banning right on red. And I'm going to tell you, first off, I'm going to tell you, I won't fucking stop. No way.
I don't. What's
What
the big deal?
fuck?
What's the big deal
I'm
with red
becoming,
on
you know
red?
what I'm becoming?
What's their big deal with it?
Hold on. This is what I'm becoming, and I'll get to the big deal. I'm becoming a left on red arrows when the main light is green kind of guy.
What?
If there's a turn lane,
Yeah. Okay, I got it.
it's green, going straight, nobody coming, and it's a red arrow to go left, you're not breaking the law. That law was made to be broken.
It's like a stop sign.
That's all I'm saying. Not that I've ever done it, but I think about it.
It's like a stop sign.
I always love when it's a flashing yellow, letting you know. Like, you go for it, big guy.
You got it,
Yeah,
buddy.
yeah,
You got it, buddy. This article, Corey,
Yeah.
so I was like, I'm not going to be the headline guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to go in.
Yeah. Let
I'm
me read the whole
going
thing.
in!
Let me read the whole thing.
Dude, written from the perspective of a fucking pedestrian.
Oh, so like a
Filth.
okay, a streetwalker.
Dude. From a pedestrian?
Yeah.
This is fucking Jalopnik.
So, are they worried because they don't want to have to look before they cross the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mikhail says they should call it Jalopcook.
Jalopnik.
That's what it should be called now, Jalopcook.
So their point is they're worried about cars taking right on red and them hitting while they're going to cross.
Yeah, I saw a lady flip out on someone doing that today, and she was like, "Stop!" And it was like, "It's kind of escalated." It's like, "All right, go." I mean, whatever. She's like pointing at the walk. It's like, well, that doesn't mean you don't have to look.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he can't hit you.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
anyways,
he could.
he could.
Not legally, but
If he
could.
stops, it's not legal. It keeps going.
True. If he kills her, who's gonna report it? Last time I
If a
checked,
tree falls in the woods,
Tree
did you
falls
hear
in the
it?
woods. Classic tree falls.
last time I checked, dead bodies don't say shit.
No face, no case, baby.
He can't say nothing, Mike, because his brains is under the end table.
Nick Pausar. Those jalopnik guys are on my seat before to learn they don't drive. I know, and I get it. And every now and then I read less and less. I read something that I'm
so
about.
is the drive.
I chose to drive, and they're great.
You know
But,
what
like,
happened?
You're gonna write a fucking article about taking away one of the most basic, greatest American rights.
Yeah.
And these guys are in New York City,
Right
where
on
it's
red.
already illegal to take a right on red.
Yeah.
You know what happened?
Is it helping you fucking idiots?
He went to go across the street and somebody went red on red and scared him.
Right.
Yeah,
that
he got
day.
scared.
Yeah.
Wrote a
Little
whole
beep
article. I duly think.
It's a risk.
Meh.
It's
we
a
were
risk.
just important. I fucking screamed at someone for
You gotta.
yeah.
He said the risk's not worth the rewards. First off, if you're in New York and someone does that, it's your fucking God-given right as a New Yorker to be like, oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Fucking
I'm walking in.
That's exactly it. Slam the side of the car, throw your drink on their
Yeah,
windshield.
punch the mirror off.
Realistically,
Yeah, dude, just fucking throw some violence in the mix.
yeah.
How soft is everything?
Oh, it's
How soft is it?
Fucking-
It's fucking butter soft out
it's
there.
doo doo caca.
You can't
It's
get hit.
just-
I got hit by a fucking. I got hit on my bike when I was a kid from a right on red. You don't see me writing fucking articles about it. I walked the goddamn tacoed wheel mountain bike home.
I almost stepped into the road
Thunderdome.
in
The fucking Thunderdome.
in England and didn't look the right way.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
rough.
your fault.
But you know whose problem it would have been? Mine.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we
I
talked
got
about that
hit
earlier.
head on by a guy texting wearing Crocs and a pop collar collared shirt. I didn't write a single letter to Polo, Crocs, or a cell phone
Was he
company.
driving a McLaren Senna? How the fuck did you see his shoes?
He got out of the car.
And I quote,
What a fucking first timer. He got out?
Yeah, I got out too. I was trying to fight him. Cops were like, "Hey, buddy, stay over here."
Wait, you were driving.
I was driving. He hit me.
When he got out and he had Crocs on, we're like, this is in the fucking
He got out
bag.
because the police pulled him out to sobriety test him.
And you got
oh,
out to
because
fight
he
him?
was still in there the entire time.
I got out because my car was on 3 wheels and I thought I was on fire. And
Did you, when he had Crocs on, though, were you like, this is in the bag? This guy's
I
fucking
literally,
done.
when he got out, I was like, dead. I'm gonna kill him. And the cop was like, I was like, "Hey, is that guy good over there?" He's like, "Why don't you stay over here for a little bit for me?" You know?
I'd rather be over there, though.
I was like, "Yeah, I'd really like to walk around the corner because he tried to drive away from the scene of the accident."
I'd like to discuss this incident with him up close.
Yeah, I'd like to just ask him a couple questions.
Physically.
And I quote, I'm okay with traffic moving a little slower if that means drivers send fewer people to the hospital. Plenty of others will disagree. We do. But it's past time to make right on red exception, not the rule.
Dude, you can't fucking just nanny state everything. That's not going to fucking fix the problem.
Yeah.
It's
And so
unbelievable.
if it's illegal
Yeah.
and he runs you over, does that make it better?
right. Doesn't
Making
change
it
anything.
illegal is not going to
Doesn't change
stop
anything.
it. Oh, make it more. Hey, they should make it more illegal to kill somebody so people stop. What?
Right.
How fucking? Do you guys not understand anything?
Clearly that's worked.
You know what you should do? Fucking pay attention.
Right. Head on a swivel when you're in the city.
I think it's like what I said earlier, where like everyone's getting worse at driving. It's like
Everyone's getting worse than everything.
a more observant driver, right? Pretty good observant driver, like maybe the 4 of us sitting right here.
Seize everything.
Three and a half.
They'll observe the situation going on. You know,
Yeah.
Are there
Yeah,
people?
look how observant
Yeah.
this guy is
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, are there people to my right? What are they doing? Are they going for it? Are they going to make a cross before I turn?
I always keep an eye on the pedestrians.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's part of driving.
Because sometimes
keep
you
an
get
eye
the gap you can shoot.
I keep an eye on the pedestrians because they're always up to no good.
They are, dude. It's
Like-
filthy.
That's why. What do you think they had to get all the? What's the country they had to put all the dash cams in there because they were trying to do the fake insurance claims, claiming they got hit in the middle of the road.
Oh, the Russian cam stuff?
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. People
Dude,
just
Matt
fall in the
Reberstein
middle.
gets it. This is going to work as well as the war on drugs. Exactly.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
But if you're writing for a fucking an automotive blog,
Is it just like crowdsourced now?
I don't know. But
I have no idea,
Can
yeah.
you value freedom a little bit?
Can you click their name on there? No, I'm not going to say it.
yeah.
Have they written other articles? Who are they? What are their? What are
Ooh,
their
good
things?
question. I can't.
Usually, you can click their
Yeah,
name
There's
and then
probably
like,
that says broken nail, changing my oil.
Jiffy Lube fucked me.
Yeah, it's just I can't. How deep is the
I
annoyance?
click it, but it doesn't bring me to. You know what I mean? It
That's
brings
the
me
first
to
article?
Homepage. Yeah.
What's the name? Go back. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. Right. Hold on.
either. I want to Google it.
You hate to see it.
Right there.
Nanny state, baby. Come on.
Okay.
If you're gonna be a car person, be a car person. You know what I mean? You can definitely write an article. It's like, hey, maybe drivers pay more attention taking fucking rights on red.
Yeah.
You don't. The state's not gonna fix it.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like,
These are guys who are like, the government sucks. We should give them more power to fix everything.
if you want to bring up the fact that again, as we were talking about earlier,
I got a problem with fucking red lights. Never buying fucking rights on red.
that less people are paying less attention. More people are paying less attention. It's more dangerous out there. Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed wholeheartedly. However, I'm not saying we should ban this, change that, do this. Like, I'm just saying people are fucking
Dude,
stupid.
red lights are messing with my freedom. We don't even have fucking stop signs in Poland.
So that's the thing is like, in the article names pedestrian and bikes. The amount of bikers.
Bikers are a different game. I'm half respect bike rules because bikes are cars when they want to be and pedestrians when they want to be.
That's true.
Yeah, it's what's convenient for
Because
them.
that's how I go about scoot life. My road now. Oh, this is how bikes do it? This is how I'm doing on an electric scooter.
This is my right away
yeah.
now.
Nope, mine.
Entering the rotary. Yep, I'm going.
Yeah, if you want to be an aggressive bike rider and be a maniac, I'm all about it. But don't all of a sudden when it's when it's convenient for you to be a car and take up a whole lane, Come on.
Right.
Let's
I
all be
watched
mad about this.
a crazy video of some insane bike race in New York City.
Yeah.
Zero fucks given.
No,
Zero.
Yeah, but those are the guys that aren't writing articles.
Correct.
it's like
Right.
I
and
love
like
man.
If you cut them off, they fucking hit you with the bike lock.
yell at
Game
you,
over.
throw water at you.
So motorcycle guys do. Let's solve it like gentlemen.
One dude T-boned a taxi cab. He lost the race. It was wild. Absolutely wild.
Yeah, I mean, pedestrians definitely have the right of way in that scenario, but that doesn't mean just because you have the right of way doesn't mean you should just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, we
If
should
you're
just
like
ban
walking
that.
down the street with your kid in a carriage and there's train tracks, do you not look? You're like, I got the right of way. Whatever.
Right.
I think this person lives in Athens, Georgia.
if you like try and
Get the
scoot,
fuck out of here, really.
if you try and
So this
scooter
didn't
through
even
a,
happen in New York City. This happened in a fucking town in Georgia.
Well, this article introducing himself to Jalopnik says he lives in Athens, Georgia. So
This guy's a fucking...
doxed.
What's his address?
Well, it says it there.
Does he have other articles, or is that the first one?
That's the only one that comes up. It's this one and that one.
Big writer guy over there.
Listen, I'd love for you to come on the podcast.
Lots of opinions.
Interesting regardless.
Yeah.
I've got a call.
Get in touch. We can book you.
Kind of car related. Not really.
Please.
Remember we talked about the
That's the kind of guy that sues McDonald's was the fucking coffee's too hot. That's it. Sorry.
I burned myself.
But hey,
How was I supposed to know? I'm a guy.
wait, this hot coffee is hot?
So there's 2 police officers, well 3 actually in Bristol. 2 of them lost their lives. We talked about it a while back.
Josh Riv just talked about one of my favorite guys.
Hold on. Yeah, that's
the
Casey
fuck-
Neistat. And
No, and the fucking hockey player guy.
I don't know that dude.
Who knows hockey? You guys know hockey, Corey?
Yeah,
Yes.
but what
Who's
guy?
that guy that was just like a brawler? Whole face is plastic now. Has a hilarious Instagram channel.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know the name off the top of my head.
Novak knows his name.
I
Shit, I
think
don't-
the guy Josh Riv's talking about is like a...
That's Casey Neistat. He did a whole video on YouTube 10, 15 years ago of how he was he was getting ticketed as a biker. And he's like,
Avery.
oh, Sean Avery?
Sean Avery
Yeah.
used to do that. He would like ride his bike down the bike path and be like, "Oh, fucko!
Oh, so-
you parking your moving truck in the bike lane? The fuck's wrong with you?" And you look at this guy
Okay.
and like, he's been in so many fights, his face doesn't move when he talks. You're like,
Yeah,
"Yes, sir,
yeah.
I'm moving right now."
Yeah, that
Hey,
I think he got
what are you, some kind of piece of shit? The guy's unbelievable, dude.
I think he
Sure,
got-
you'd love this guy's video. Sean Avery, bring him up.
So there was another dude, Casey Neistat, who was just
I know Casey Neistat.
he was riding his bike in the bike lane.
Yeah.
He got ticketed so many times. He was so tired of it. He's like, how am I supposed to not go out of the bike lane if this is what's happening? So he just crashed into everybody into the bike lane, whether it be a truck, and filmed every single one of them. We're talking police cars, delivery vehicles, people, like whatever it was. He was just barrels in particular from construction, barreled through everything.
I think him
Just
and
like-
Sean Avery had the same fucking
Yeah, it just
way to do things.
yeah, it was quite good.
So Avery would just like embarrass people.
But what did that end up fixing anything or no? Because they're not going to pay for the damages, right? They were just like, oh, you should just watch out.
Oh, him crashing into stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, just calling everybody fucking asshole, I think is the way.
I believe so.
And it was like people in New York aren't even New York anymore.
Right.
Like, hey, fucko, get out. It's like homeless guys with a train of wagons. Get that fucking thing out of the bike lane.
A train of
And this guy like living to fight people.
the New York Trail.
It's
Right,
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Shook. What were you saying?
Yeah, sorry, Shook.
Oh, the 2 cops that had lost their lives in Bristol. Obviously, the police department has been a bit.
Wait, is this recent?
Yeah,
Or
it was like this
okay.
year.
What happened?
Some police officers that were like gunned down in Bristol. They were ambushed.
Oh, Jesus.
So
okay.
recently,
No
I think it was
comment.
like 3 or 4 days ago, some woman like stormed the police department
What
with
the
a
fuck?
pistol. And she was, there's video
How'd
of
it make out for her?
She's banging on this window with this gun and then shoots into 2 bullets into the like office.
What is it? What's this have to do with us?
I think my T-shirt's coming through.
It's just a callback. I don't know. It's just crazy. That's Bristol.
Bro, I thought you were going somewhere.
Go back to what? When does the car tie in?
I don't know.
I mean, that lady probably has driven a car.
Yeah, she did drive a car
That's
once.
She's just trying to get people fired up.
I'm
I don't
just
know which
saying.
side.
This is crazy because
I'm just saying I like to have that lady on.
this is 10 minutes from my house, so it's related.
It's right. You had to drive there to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I drove right by it.
All right.
Yeah, I mean it's wild out there, bud.
Everywhere. It's soft as fucking
Dude,
doo-doo.
some people aren't soft as doo-doo, I guess, because they just walk into a
No,
police
they're
department
just-
and fire some bullets.
Those are crazy people.
yeah, it's,
Yeah.
That's too far in the other direction, but I
Right.
like it.
I mean,
That pendulum is those are the ends of the
yeah,
spectrum.
there's
yeah.
2 ends of the spectrum. I guess, yeah, but somewhere in the middle is,
It's
you
just
know,
in
road
between
rage.
the guy that can't cross roads.
You chirp at the wrong guy.
Can't look to cross roads, and the lady that brings a pistol into a police station.
Right. Literally brings a gun to a SWAT fight.
We'll tie it all together, yeah. Be careful you flick off on the highway.
Yep.
Yeah, just don't do that. My
Just let
wife
it
tells
roll.
me all the time. Just don't react.
Yeah, you just let
react.
it roll. I just let it roll.
Just let it go.
I figured I had to let you guys know. I saw it was crazy.
No, I love
That's
that.
crazy.
That is
That
crazy.
is crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy.
I
Hey.
literally watched it. I was like,
That's a lot of defiance.
Jordan,
crazy.
Jordan
Whole lot of
C,
defiance
she
right
didn't
there.
even
That
bring the
is a lot.
militia.
She should join the militia.
She didn't
should
even
join the militia.
she didn't even build a killdozer.
Nothing.
Jordan
Yeah, better
C
ways to spend your time.
in the chat just says I'm so hard. So moving right along. That's called it. Want to do B for B? Let's do B for B. We got some messages.
I'm a
and
little
things.
fired up.
I think we're all fired up. That article got everybody fired up.
That article was so stupid.
It's just a dumb thing. Like, this is what we're going to waste our time on now.
It's just
This is
so
it.
stupid. I would love to like talk to someone like that. The
No,
recording.
you don't. You don't want to.
Dude, it'd be so funny.
We could
I mean,
probably
maybe they're right. I'll listen.
we could
Probably
arrange it. We'd arrange it. Well, if they want.
It's gonna be like one of those like left wing, right wing shows where they just shit on each other for an hour.
Those guys get so many more views than we do.
Yeah. I at this point, let's do it. Let's go. Let's fucking rage.
Oh God. Anyway. Hey, it's me, Chuck Hume from the Revive Motoring Podcast, and I'm here to talk to you about Bucks for the Boys
Right turns on red.
and Right Turns on Red.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior Right Turns on Red? Our last remaining hope for liberty.
Freedom.
What's Bucks for the Boys, you ask? Well, Bucks for the Boys is our sustainable and non-sustainable donation program that helps us keep this baby rolling. It's a value for value program where we ask, hey, if this podcast is worth anything to you, anything at all, please hit us up at revivemotoring.com/B4B. That is a sustainable half where you can choose a monthly amount, weekly amount, whatever you want per podcast, whatever you like, to donate to the boys. It helps Josh calculate out the bills in NASA, keep the ship afloat, keep these lights way too bright in this room, and keep the in our ears. So we appreciate that. You can pop on there, revivemotoring.com/B4B. Now,
Keeps us coming in your ears.
You're an ass because I didn't hear that. Now I hear it.
yep.
You're now breathing manually.
Don't do
Anyway,
that. I don't like that.
Fucker,
Oh, God, no, I'm stuck.
no, fuck you guys. Because you do that to me.
yeah.
I'm going to turn your headphones up.
Don't do that.
Just-
Yeah, please donate so we don't have to hear this.
Yeah,
No,
we
we'll
need
still have to
something.
do it.
And so, anyways, there's also a non-sustainable or non-reoccurring donation. If you go on the old PayPal, info@revivemotoring.com, throw us any amount, any funny number, any number that means anything to you. If you think this podcast is worth $2.22, pop it in there. Write a message. We are contractually obligated to read any message over 50 cents.
I
Yeah.
got 2 of them.
You know what's crazy about
get two of
that?
them.
We're still doing the 420/69. I blow the tires off. I actually have a vehicle that runs and drives. That's
true.
capable of blowing the
It's
tires
never
off.
been a better time to blow the tires off your
We
car.
had,
Literally never a better time.
I'm not going to say the numbers of this just to put out there. We had our biggest donation ever.
We should say the numbers.
Wow.
I'm going to say the numbers, guy.
It wasn't 420.69 though, so
It wasn't.
a set of tires is saved once again.
Hey, if you guys want us to say the numbers, let us know. I think saying the numbers rocks.
Yeah, if you want to hear the numbers.
Because you can
we
hear
say the
how
numbers.
it's funny because you can outdo your friends, and you can hear how terrible they are sometimes. If you give a $2.22 donation, you deserve to let everybody know that's how much you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That you're in the top 1% of donators.
You're basically our biggest donator.
Yeah. You basically have fed us Bajas for a week.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that. Also, we understand money's tight. It's an economic sad time, despite what the newspaper says.
Despite what anybody says.
So there's other ways to help us out and help us produce this podcast that we know and love, and maybe you as well. Easiest way, well, obviously you can hit us up on the internets, on the only reason I still have Instagram to chat with you guys, or the emails with hot leads, pictures, sound bites, whatever, articles. You see a pre-production car on the street, take a picture. Pull over, take a picture, send it to us. We appreciate it. That helps us produce the podcast, and it costs you nothing. We appreciate it massively. Also, a nice way you can do it, force someone to listen to the podcast. Tell someone about the podcast. You get a friend who's a car guy, be like, hey, I listen to some car guy's bullshit about right turn on reg for 45 minutes. It's called Revival Motoring. Maybe you should listen to him. Better yet, hop in my car. Doors are locked. You can't get out. We're listening to this right now.
Somebody who will have an opinion on the right turns on red. Have them listen.
Yeah.
Have them chime in. Let us know what they think.
Yeah, hope you got a couple minutes to spare.
If they
Because we're going deep.
refuse, if they refuse, you play that song "Stan"
Yeah.
about driving the car off the bridge. The next stop's the trunk.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're not
I have
saying.
absolutely no clue.
Is this an Eminem reference?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, he gets it. Also, Ryan will wear a Santa outfit in the passenger seat of my car, as I do said burnout.
Your biggest fan. This is Stan.
Sincerely.
Wow, now I'm off. Okay,
Sorry.
anyways, another great way to interact with the podcast, and I suggest everybody do this at least once, is we do it live at about 7 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube every Wednesday. We have the chat room, who are wonderful people, and it's like your big internet car family. It's like a car meet every Wednesday night here at Revival Motoring. And there's a chat that we read live and we interact with, and it's a fun, interactive way to watch a podcast. I know it's not in the cards. If I wasn't doing this podcast, it would totally not be in the cards for me to be on there right now, but we appreciate everybody who's in there. We really do. It's really like having a bunch of buddies that are attending the podcast and bullshitting with us the whole time.
Fifth member.
So we love that. It's like having a larger fifth member.
Yep.
And boy, could we ever use a larger fifth member.
Never use it. And I think that is my part. RevivalMotoring.com/B4B.
If you are an active B4B subscriber, you will receive some stuff from us in the mail every now and again. We're working on some holiday stuff. That's coming up. It's that time. Some new stickers, things like that, as we can get them out to you. And as always, you're automatically entered to win a basket, I guess you want to call it, a box. Actually, more of a box. A box of
More of a
goodies
box.
from us
Yeah.
with some random things from around the studio, as well as some stickers, air fresheners, different things like that. So, again, if you're an active member of the B4B, you're automatically entered into that. You don't have to do anything else. We appreciate you. And
You're the best.
Also,
Yeah,
let us
that's
not
that.
forget, you can also leave us a review.
yes,
We had another review come in. However, it was the same review as the last review.
Love that. Love double reviews. Another 5. Let's go.
I mean, hey,
So,
not our fault, Apple.
if you want to hear it, go back, listen to the last episode.
Yeah, we'll read it live.
We read
It's
it
right
then.
Did you read the messages?
I have 3. Yep.
3.
So,
Thank you.
from Josh H.
Josh
H.
H. Harcia.
Wanting to get some more eyes on my car meet and Instagram at Euro_Nights, NIGHTS.
Euro Nights.
We are a monthly car meet in Central Oregon.
Oregon, let's
That
go.
An amazing turnout from shit boxes to some true rare European cars. We have our season end meet next Wednesday,
We're going.
To Oregon.
the 11th, meaning it's tonight.
Oh,
And a
We're
final.
there right now, actually.
Oh,
it's wonderful
this
here.
is great.
This sounds really cool.
I
Actually.
can't wait to go next year to every one.
And
All of them.
and a final canyon run Saturday the 14th.
Let's go.
On
Chuck and I-
Saturday, he's going to make a run to the canyons.
Hey, fly us out.
You want to see Chuck and I total a car? Fly us out. It'll be the fastest car you ever saw totaled.
Yeah, you ever seen a rental rubber side up?
Yeah.
And he concludes, thank you for providing the best automotive podcast. It's my favorite podcast while powder coating at our wheel and tire shop
Come
in
on,
Bend,
Daddy.
Oregon.
Powder coat me, Daddy.
NW Wheel and Tire. Thank you for being contractually obligated to read this shit.
As a previously employed powder coater I do agree we are the best automotive
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, it's just we're
How do we get other people to share the same opinion?
we're by and for the
Also, this
people.
shop,
People.
4.9 stars, 199 reviews. Good for them.
Let's write them a
Getting
live review on the air.
Killing it.
Getting
All right,
Killing it.
let's see.
While you're writing that
Reviews.
live review,
What if I fly out to Oregon
Write a
and
review.
just work there,
Powder
man?
coated my wheels, great.
5 stars.
Love you guys.
best in the business.
Love.
Recommended
this.
by the Knights.
We'll gladly write you 5-star reviews for
Yeah.
any business.
Yeah.
Are you failing? We'll write you a 5-star review.
Powder coated my wheels,
Great.
bright yellow,
He's going for
and
it.
they looked
We had another
perfect.
message from Jared M.
Jared M.
Jared M.
B for B.
B for B.
Listening to this podcast made me open my eyes on my personality. I own multiple Subarus, so clearly I'm an idiot.
Yep.
And with all the Dodge Ram statistics you provide, which I also own, kinda think I'm an asshole. Okay. That being said, I started from episode 1 and now I'm on episode 220. And this is all I
We're
listen to
sorry.
on my commute from work. So here's my buck per listen. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work.
Hey, isn't admitting you have a problem the first step to solving that problem?
It's true.
God bless.
He's on the path to righteousness.
That is step 1.
Because this is my friend Jared. He went to Staggered. He met us there, brought his family and some friends. We got a buddy of his son into chassis harness Sean's car. He got
Love
out
that.
there. They all loved it. They're into it. I think
Sean's
they
the
have a
best,
Z
dude.
already. So, yeah, they might be there next year.
Yeah. That was a cool guy.
Love that, man. He's on the road to recovery.
He is.
Dude,
He
this
is.
guy's
taking the
basically
right
a
steps.
saint now.
Great
Taking the
guy,
right steps.
terrible cars. Subaru stink.
They stink.
Subaru stinker. And one, most certainly not least, Garrett P.
Garrett P.
New sub.
You're supposed to do that with me.
Garrett P.
No.
I was singing Dido. Garrett P.
New
That's right,
sub
bitch.
for the B for B. Big shout out to Josh for that nice little video of the coupe. See you guys at the final night stage of the season 1020.
Do we know
Hopefully.
Garrett P?
Garrett P.
I'm just kidding. Of course we know Garrett P.
Like, what? What are you?
Thanks,
Wait,
Garrett.
what's the
You're the
new
best,
sound?
buddy.
Huh?
What's the new sound?
New sound.
He said new sound for the B for B.
No. Big
Oh,
shout out to
you
Josh for the
said.
nice little video of the coupe. See you guys at the final night stage of the season 1020, hopefully.
Oh, you were just saying that's the new sound for the
10:20. Where's my calendar?
We will be in Georgia.
Great.
I will unfortunately be away as well.
And I will be there
Entire
on
weekend.
Saturday.
We got Shook hanging out for us.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
going to represent.
All right. Well, we've got
Full throttle daddy.
another.
They call me full throttle daddy.
Papa Throttle.
Papa
Josh,
throttle.
when was this?
Big
When was
Papa
this sent
Throttle.
into us?
Papa pedal.
What?
Big
oh,
Papa pedal.
we just received that in between last week and this week.
That's
All
a
right.
full back tattoo.
Yeah.
Big Papa pedal.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
What is...
Oh, this is a birthday month gift
It is, yeah.
from whom?
From actually, I have it.
Fish.
Hank.
No. Actually, that the. Okay, he wrote a note. Perfect.
Don't thank me, thank Hank. I think that's a stock note.
Okay.
This is to Josh.
Ooh.
It doesn't say who it's from, actually.
I'm the only one booing?
Yeah, it's the only one. It doesn't say where it's from. So,
Hold on, I have him here. Craig.
Craig.
There's
You
Craig.
don't have to lie, Craig.
I
Craig.
don't want to. I don't know if I should say these people's names or not. I don't.
Just say
you know.
Craig.
we got a
I
first
think
name.
Craig's is fine. But he sent
You
us this.
Craig and
Hold
last
on.
initial.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
We got some hot sauce here.
Picking.
What do we got? Actually, I don't know if this is actually hot sauce.
Read the label.
Well, it says Iceman.
Mm-hmm.
Hot sauce by Hank.
There you go. It's hot
Hank's
sauce.
hot sauce.
Look at these bottles.
The
Hank's
bottles
sauce.
are all great. Look at this.
That
Look
looks
at-
like a
look at
Balsamic
Iceman.
vinegar
I love
bottle.
the labels, Hank.
Let me put eyes on.
So
Do you want to do a live taste testing?
Craig
Honey,
writes a message.
Habanero.
Just a heads up that there's a UPS package delivery happening for you guys for a birthday for the boys package.
Oh, you're the best, man.
Sorry, my timing missed recording day. Just wanted to share one of my favorite Jersey Shore things with you guys. Happy birthday month, peaking.
Peeking!
All right, look what we got here. This is the Lingerer.
Dude, this is sick. We gotta
Oh,
Lingerer?
Witch's Brew. I'm into this.
we gotta get something we need hot sauce for.
Eggs.
Oh, you got Reese's cups?
I'll put it on there right now. What do you want me to try?
Oh.
Dip them.
I want to get a water.
Which one do you want me to put on a Reese's cup? I'll try it live.
What's this white one?
That's the one
I'm
I
going to get
least
a water
wanted
for
to
this
try.
happens.
Iceman.
Yeah,
Wait, is the other one?
Is that
Is the other box different flavors?
You want to cut it open?
Yeah.
I only cut open one.
My face is starting to tingle in anticipation of it tasting like ass. Not the sauce, but the sauce on chocolate.
Just doing that on chocolate. You never know.
It could be sick.
Could be.
Josh pulling out a knife.
You know what's nice about this?
What's nice?
There isn't many ingredients in it.
No,
I
it's how
like
you know
that.
it's natural.
That's good. Also gluten.
Same
These are
sauces?
different.
Oh, wow.
Oh, gluten free. All right. Well,
Oh,
I already
those look
opened-
spicy.
I already opened this one. So
All right.
We got herb infused cilantro,
Oh, we got
Oh,
a
we got
six
those
pack of
too.
the Revival Waters.
camouflage, and Hank's Heat.
Don't go crazy. I mean,
Oh God, no!
don't get it on the table. You could do a
There we
little
go.
more than that.
Oh,
Okay.
Corey, here we go, buddy.
Coming in with the waters.
Okay, dude. Let me just say that this smells like the best Italian dressing.
Does it really?
Oh my god, that's spicy. All right. This is gonna suck ass, bro. That one is spicy.
Yeah, that one sounded super spicy.
We need a good set of fries. We'll have to get fries next
Oh
week
no.
or something.
Oh no. I'm actually nervous.
Eat it.
Just
Come on.
eat it.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
all
got
right.
water right on the side of you,
All right, here it goes. Here it goes.
and you didn't even like it's touching the top of your mouth.
You want to know what's so enjoyable?
The
They got a little
labeling
heat
and
scale
packaging?
They got a little heat scale on the side.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one has the highest heat scale.
Yeah, that one's maxed out. Let me pop a 0, 0, 0.
What is it?
zero,
What was that?
zero,
This is a
0.
3-star.
Yeah, that was 4.
Okay, perfect.
How are we thinking, Chuck?
That hot sauce is delicious.
Yep. On chocolate.
Not great. All right, look at this.
You're already sweating.
I think in cost-wise, it's probably more efficient for us to drink 0W0.
No.
I'll just refill these.
No,
Immediate
it's fine.
no.
No, because bottled water
Wow.
is very cheap.
You know
in
what that-
plastic
That's true.
containers.
Cool
yeah.
sticker though.
That tastes like parm garlic, and then like an Italian dressing with the hottest spice.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You all right,
The
bro?
hottest spice.
You
It's
good,
a.
mate?
It's not like and I like hot stuff. That one's sharp.
Me too. Like your mother.
So
shop
shouts to
flavor.
Craig for sending that to
Big
us.
shouts to
Craig,
Craig.
shouts,
Thank you very,
Craig.
very
That's
much.
huge.
That was very, very nice of you to do something like that for us. We truly appreciate it.
We gotta put that shit on Fred's
Excuse me?
pizza.
Dude,
Who's
Jeff?
Fred? You mean Jeff's?
Oh, Jeff's.
Freddie Pizza.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I'm like, who the fuck is
Fucking
Fred?
Freddy
You have to
Pizza
get- you have
Pie
to get
over
it wrong
there.
every time.
You know, Freddy Pizza Pie.
Now do the smelling salts.
Oh, we got to
Dude,
get some
The
more.
Bomb Hole sells their own smelling salts, and
Do
it's
they?
called Run Through a Wall.
Oh, that's what we need.
Yeah.
I'm ready to take those and run through a wall.
That checks out for sure.
Yeah.
We
so
doing numbers? We got numbies?
We do actually. We get so sidetracked that we forget the numbies.
Let's get the
The
numbies.
numby is coming in at a steady, rock steady, 15 cents per listen.
We like that.
solid.
We're getting it done.
15 cents a
15 cents
listen.
per listen, but a gift.
Let's go, Daddy.
We also got a gift.
That
right.
could probably knocks it up to $9 a listen. For
I
my
think it
gift.
Yeah,
does.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I don't know. That looks like a value pack. I think he spent some coin on that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a great gift. Wait,
Yeah.
he makes that hot sauce? This
No,
guy?
No, he's
I
sharing
think
with
he
us.
just bought
Sharing
it.
with
because he
with us.
likes it.
It's because it's Jersey's finest.
Want to share it with us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hey, thanks anyways. Still.
Yeah.
I thought he made it. It was even better, I thought.
How was it on your birthday gift? Tell the people.
How'd
Tell
it
the
taste
people.
on your mouth?
Tell the people.
Tell
the
him
people
what you got me?
What
Yeah,
daddy
how
got
co-
you?
How Corey cares.
Corey cares about me so much
Tell him.
that he got me Reese's peanut butter cups, the creamy ones.
Because I know that's your favorite.
But then he defeated the purpose of the creamy and froze them.
Well, they've been sitting here for an hour and a half.
But they
So-
are they're good.
They're
Yeah,
back
they
to creamy.
Well, when you freeze creamy, they're not creamy. They're just
Nah, they're just.
It's still
they
gonna be
don't start-
creamy.
They don't
No,
start creamy.
it's crunchy.
They-
But ice cream is creamy. Still in the freezer.
that's true.
Aha, touche, huh, fucker?
How does it not fully
Hey,
freeze?
fuck you.
You know? How does it not fully freeze?
There's some crazy ice cream we have at the house now that stays soft serve even in the freezer.
That's
How
for the
is it-
chemicals.
I was
going
gonna
to
say, I'm guessing it's chemically
you
enhanced.
should probably get rid of that.
chemicals.
Aliens.
Chemicals. Chemtrails.
Uh,
No, I
wait.
appreciate it. Thank you for the Reese's wherever you went.
he's in the can.
Yeah, he's taking a.
He's taking a shit.
Yeah, he's
Just
having
a sniff of that hot sauce
having a
set him
moment.
off, dude.
Yep.
Dude, that one's spicy.
I want to put it on fries. Fries are good.
I got a calzone. You could put it on. Oh, fuck.
No.
That would have been smarter.
I can't do it.
That's the move.
That would have been way smarter. What kind? You know what kind of flavor calzone she gave you?
No.
You just took it.
Yep.
Dude, that
No, I'm going to grab it right now and not chew into the mic like Jordan.
No, don't do that.
Dude, dinner tonight
Oh, no.
slapped, by the way.
Dinner was
Shouts
great
to fucking
tonight.
Eastside
East
Pockets.
Side Pockets,
It
yeah.
was very good.
Unbelievable.
I wouldn't get
let's
the beef
see.
again, but it was good.
Not the
Should
beef.
have gotten the baby bird
I didn't
beef.
want to chew it, you know?
Yeah, dude, nobody wants to chew it.
Let's hit these boys.
Hit it.
News.
You okay?
This
Shook his
fucking
bed.
dude. He has
Trapped by a seat.
one bite of hot sauce and his headphones are wrapped around the chair.
No, it's stuck in the arm.
Did you lift the arm? Okay.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know, bro.
In a chair.
What do we have for
Everybody left. It's just me and Josh now.
just suddenly fucking took off?
I literally came. I was like, boys, I didn't do anything today, so please have stuff. News comes. It's just me and Josh now.
I'm out. All right. Yeah, we're out.
I got one,
Yes.
but I don't want to do it because nobody's here. I
Yeah,
think we
that's true.
should
We just
sing
kinda-
Dildo.
we just kinda kick
Oh! Tyler Page, $9.99. Your mother likes the sauce hot. Boys, welcome back to the news.
Bro, so all right.
Guys,
So you may not be chewing on the mic, but you're bringing aluminum foil into the studio. It's just we're gonna hear fucking crumbles.
he's going to buy a large bag of chips.
Yeah.
Boys, what are we talking about? Hold on to your dicks.
Oh, give me a minute.
Subaru is going to unveil an electric sports car at the Tokyo Motor Show. It's going to be drawing inspiration from the legendary Subaru SVX.
Oh.
I hope it has the quarter window.
No,
The window.
Let's go. It looks spacey. We
The
can
only
bring it
way-
up. Who controls the? Come on.
Jesus Christ. Dude. Oh
He's
my
like, I've had to run the
God.
keyboard all night.
We
You know what it is?
literally.
What's it called? New Subaru electric car.
And now to our producer,
Sports
Shook.
car.
Oh wait, he's shoving a fucking free calzone that he got
Okay, put electric sports car.
in his face, in his mouth.
Electric cars. Oh my god.
Do we know what it's? Solterra? No.
Where did you find said article?
Yeah,
I think
Chuck,
it was on the drive because I was afraid Josh was going to have it.
well, this internet is
Just put
technically
Subaru electric sports car Tokyo Motor Show.
Debut, yeah.
Subaru electric sports car
Tokyo
Tokyo
Motor Show.
Tokyo
Motor.
Drift.
I literally just found it.
There we go.
There it
Oh,
is.
Yeah, you know, had any info?
Oh,
I
that's
don't
something
know.
they'll never make.
yeah.
Dude, of course not.
It looks FDS.
I like that they
Oh,
changed the
that'd be cool.
contrast on the fucking render and like, here we are.
And then the
Yeah.
third picture, definitely not it.
No.
If that's it, I'm in.
But like that, rough shape of an FD. Obviously, it's Subaru, but
Very much so.
I mean, that's probably a render. It's probably not by Subaru. Actually, I think that was the press shot they released with this news. It's going to be terrible. You're welcome.
full.
Well, that's that.
I mean, that's
If you
my
want-
only news.
If you want some other great stuff coming out of the Tokyo Motor Show,
Yes.
Mazda.
Oh,
Did you
actually-
see that rear end?
I'm a Mazda boy. Oh, my Mazda boys in the chat. Let's go.
We're gonna need some help on this. So Mazda teases Miata-related concept to be revealed this month. It's actually not at the Tokyo Auto Show. It's at the Japanese Mobility Show.
Oh, love mobility. This is just vans, handicap vans.
So Mazda preparing to pull the wraps off a new Roadster-related concept.
Who's that article by, Corey?
That is by Car and Driver.
Dude, that
Right.
looks like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile if it was just the wiener.
Yeah.
With
no bun.
All beef.
Go back.
All beef. Right?
Yeah.
How did you lose it?
We have a show to run, Chuck. God damn it!
Yeah.
It was just the wiener.
Oh, look at
Is
Wait,
that
is
it?
that it? That's not it.
That's the Vision Study model. That's VSM.
No. Well,
They
That's the
show
VDSM.
another.
this.
Can you go back to the hot dog?
if I could continue.
That's 2018, dude. Just look at the
Oh,
fucking.
whoops!
6 days ago. Let's see. Hold on. Just go to Car and Driver and hit Miata.
There it is.
Nope. It's not it.
All right. Well, we'll move on to something else.
We're now looking at a
There you
Mazda
go, right
7
there.
passenger
Here.
van.
Wow, look at that. Imagine if this just came up first. The ND3.
MX-5 Miata.
pull the wraps off a new roadster-related concept. Automaker announced Tuesday that its Japanese mobility dedicated MX-5, both new and old models on display.
Oh, but this might be just
What's
a
crazy is we
concept.
got all these notes here, but we're gonna read it off the screen.
Let's hear it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
He boiled it down to the notes. That's,
Yeah.
you got to respect the man.
Concept appears to be related to the scissor door coupe concept Miata showed last year, which actually Chuck just said, which is a vision study model.
Yeah, beautiful car. That one right there. You can click on
So
that.
it seems to be related to that because, yeah, that right there. However, it will be electrified in some capacity.
Lame.
And this is because they're aiming for 25% of their offerings to be EV by 2030, which is we've talked about
Totally
numerous times,
unsustainable.
which is just numbers
Literally
thrown up there.
impossible. You can't keep your electric on in California. You're going to put a billion
What are they gonna do?
electric cars on. It'll be
However,
fine.
the greatest thing I pulled out of this entire article, it says that Mazda has no intention to kill the MX-5 Miata, even as we switch over towards EVs.
Could you please click on the hot dog?
Is that it?
Yeah, what's the name of this?
Wait a minute. Who was at the track day with that car?
That was fucking Dave, who runs Canaan, and his car is basically that.
Just not red.
It looks like a one-seater NC, and the whole side's flat, and
Yeah.
it looks like a hot dog. If you want to see it, type in MX-5 concept car is a look at some special MX-5s produced.
That's an NC. It looks like MB.
Oh, maybe it's an MB. Can you click on that so we can actually see what they call it?
It's just an MX-5 concept car.
It's not a good concept.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my God, it is so good.
It's a bar of soap on wheels.
It came out at SEMA in 2000.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that rear three-quarter shot.
Dude, look at with the butthole exhaust.
The monoposto.
Oh, is it called the monoposto?
What does monoposto even mean?
A single roll cage? Just that. See that little piece of paper in the back that looks like a teepee?
Yeah.
That's gonna save you if you go upside down.
gonna
Right.
keep you.
No, it's
That's
in case
equal height with the seat.
Oh, you know what it is? Your head is the monoposto. And they meant pasto.
Yeah.
Gonna turn you into a piece of pasto.
We'll be able to identify the body post-accident.
Not gonna lie, that's sell like crazy now.
Yeah, Ferrari
Ferrari
sold
just
one.
keeps doing this.
Yeah.
Ferrari sells like, oh, I know what you do.
We take away your seat, we sell you more.
However, that vision study model thing, that is a good looking car.
What do these guys go to Dub Magazine for the freaking wheels? They're terrible.
Well,
that
it's
vision
20
concept
something years
thing,
ago.
out of control.
Yeah. So I mean, even if it comes out looking something like that,
Right, if it's just a, yeah.
that would be awesome.
You could say that's a Dodge Viper,
Because
and everybody would believe it.
it does look like it. Because look at the angle of the door
The
on that
dangle?
vision study. The way it just shoots up the A pillar.
Matt Wood writes, monoposto means single seat. Tyler Page wrote, Matt Wood knew about it, not even surprised. Matt's the best.
I mean, I tried to
Dude,
read it, but I was
yeah,
sure.
that vision concept is sick.
Right
It
up
looks
the ass.
Lotus-esque, the rear of it.
I like how it's like how it's talking. Look at it.
It's just talking shit.
Honestly, this looks like it
Instead
could
of
be a
the-
clip from the movie Cars.
Yeah,
Instead
it
of
does.
the
that's
CX
definitely
what is it? The
rendered.
CX, the NB, and the NA. They all have smiley faces. This one's like, give me a little kissy.
All right.
Hey, big boy.
Does anyone else have any other news?
Please.
All right. McLaren.
McLaren.
One-
McLaren.
1.8 seconds set the world record, but set the record for the fastest pit stop. 1.8 seconds. That's 4 tires. Off and on and back down on the ground, back out on the track.
Faster than your car can hit 60.
So
Those boys aren't playing games.
1.8 seconds. The crazy thing is they beat the previous record of 1.82 seconds set by Red Bull in 2019.
Suck at Red Bull.
So, I mean, you're talking 2/100ths of a second.
And those guys are all drinking Red Bull.
They're cranked up on Red
Bull's
Bull.
still winning. That's crazy. That's 0
It
to
happened-
60 in a Lucid Air
It happens
Ultimato.
so fast. It's unbelievable. Happened about halfway through the race. Lando's car. I mean, if you're the driver, you pull in.
He's like, what the fuck just happened?
You must feel like you just literally hit a bump. Like they lift you up and then drop you back down.
You didn't get a sip of water in. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's just up and down. It's so fast. 1.8 seconds. I didn't watch it live. I got to go back and watch it. And you just keep watching it over and over. It's just on loop. I think if I'm not mistaken, the 1.82 one was covered in the Drive to Survive thing. They talked about how crazy it was.
I mean,
Yeah.
The 0.2 of a second's unacceptable. 1.8, new standard.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Meanwhile, I got to do a 20-minute job in the garage and I come out a day and a half later.
They changed 4 tires.
You want to hear the funniest thing ever? You know the story.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say who or what, but one of our friends bought a new car.
Yeah.
Who has way too many, more cars than me.
Yeah.
Far too many cars, and I'm so proud of him.
I love that.
And
for him.
I said, hey, did you move anything to get this car? Meaning, like, sell one of your other million cars?
Yeah.
And he wrote, nobody. I moved my bed to the garage.
Do we know?
Literally the best response I ever
Can we
heard.
say what kind of car it was? Is it something?
It's something fucking awesome, yeah.
Okay.
It's an E500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like a fucking boss.
Yeah.
You know exactly who this guy is.
I
In fact,
figured I'd-
think in
yeah.
your head which one of our friends would do that.
I
It's
knew
him.
before I knew the car.
It's him. He's been
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
He's going to come back on and talk to us about how he figures this out.
A real G.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Holy shit,
He's
Matt
my
Wood.
inspiration.
Matt Wood, this is really freaky because I have something here because I was going to talk a little bit about. One, I have something on the low price of the Tesla EV cars, which I'll dive into in a second. However, I wanted to go on that I single-handedly am doing more for the environment by driving my car for the 10-year mark
Oh, we know. And we appreciate you.
than buying an EV vehicle.
Thank you.
What did he just write?
Someone did the math, and the difference in cost between the cheapest EV and the cheapest ICE car wouldn't hit the crossover point until 100,000 miles. Corey over here is basically the fucking Pope.
Yeah.
Look at me.
You're the tree Jesus.
Look at me. And I bring this up.
I've done this like 4 times over now.
See, you're doing a lot for the environment.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
for you.
You're fucking.
Matt
I
Wood-
fart a lot though.
Matt
so.
Wood also the best about the pit stop. NASCAR would do 4 tires, 22 gallons of fuel with manual jacks, and 5 lug wheels in 12 seconds.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, but it's equally as impressive because they have their own records for time. They're also doing a lot more. Like he said, you're talking like that's a lot of fuel, and they don't have like the single like lift pump jacks. Like they're much,
No, those
much more
boys are lifting
man-operated.
it themselves.
Kyle can't hurdle in the chat does wheels for the modifieds,
Yeah.
which is fucking hilarious to watch the footage of that.
In
shit.
NASCAR, 2-man lose, lay down on top of each other, and the car drives over them. High sides.
Yeah.
Pull the wheels off.
Yeah.
Now, Chuck, I don't know if you saw this,
I sure did.
but the entry level Model 3 costs nearly $9,000 less than the average price of a car in the U.S.
I believe that, and I'm a big fan of the Model 3.
Yes.
Wait, so after 100K?
No, generally. The Model 3 is like the cheapest car now.
No, I mean like after 100K, when you're driving a Tesla, it's good for the environment. Is that the thing?
Yes, you would need to put on that much in order to kind of offset the
Pollution.
yeah.
To start being positive gains.
Unless you listen to Positive K,
Wait, no,
I got
so
a
then
man
I'm
the whole time.
I'm doing bad by the environment then.
No, because you keeping your car and keeping it on the road.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, less waste.
Yeah.
You're preventing another one from being made.
Somebody told me that they saw a statistic recently that there are more cars on the road over the age of 20 years old than there ever has been.
Yeah.
Well, when they cost as much
Hey.
as they do, they're going to have to be.
When there's
you
an
should ask
economic
China.
right, when there's an economic sad time and nobody has money
Yeah.
or can buy cars or cars go up 30% overnight,
I have 4 cars over 20 years old. It's great.
creates a problem.
So-
Rookie numbers.
With that being said, the Tesla Model 3 now costs $38,990 before taxes and additional fees. That's $8,700 lower than the average price of the car or truck in the U.S. So if you do the math, it's like about $47,000.
The problem is if you
For an average
if you
car.
make that car nicer at all, it's above.
But even at the base model, which is a rear-wheel drive, a hell of a car.
Hell of a car.
A lot of car.
A lot of car, but you want everybody knows you want the double motor.
I don't know, do you?
I think fuck.
Because even the single one's more than enough.
Yeah.
Why are our cans so? Is it me or do they feel heavy?
This is a nice can.
Because we deliver a wonderful product, Shook.
We do. This can carry some weight.
Should you refill these?
You know what heavy means?
Refill these up.
No, don't crack those.
No.
Quality.
The Model 3 now costs $6,500 less than the entry-level BMW 3 Series and $5,800 less than the base Mercedes-Benz C-Class.
3 Series crazy expensive now.
Crazy expensive. But also, the interior of a Model 3, a lot of luxury in there.
A lot of luxury.
I always felt it was a little sparse till I drove one. A lot of luxury
Great.
in there.
I show you the stereo on those things are crazy.
Yeah.
I as the 3 Series gets so much more expensive, my X5 looks like a better and better buy.
Yeah. Yeah, because you get more bang for your buck.
Perhaps.
As I'm just trying to help you out.
No, I appreciate it.
This is before factoring the $7,500 federal tax credit and incentives.
Did I pay for that thing this month?
So technically, the Model 3's cost of ownership is on par with the Toyota Corolla.
Huh.
Which one would you rather drive?
Toyota Corolla.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have
So-
to charge it.
So that's exactly what I was thinking. Is like
You get similar gas mileage and you don't have to charge it.
even if somebody gifted me an EV right now,
Let's sell it.
it's useless.
Something wrong with you.
I drive
Something
Tesla,
wrong
for
with
sure.
you guys.
But no, I'm saying I have no means to charge it at in the best
An
form
acceptable
possible.
rate. Yeah.
What
that
is your?
it should be used.
His commute might actually matter.
Yeah, your commute might be an issue for sure.
Mine's an issue.
What is?
Put it this way: it would be an inconvenience because I would have to
Charge
find
it at
a
work.
charging station and charge it at work.
Well, how many miles do you have?
No, you could have you or Tanya could take it to the grocery store when you go shopping and come on to be charged.
Yeah.
You know
Eh.
you go shopping once a week at least.
You know, the future is now when they'll have like parking spots that are like wireless charging. So you pull it into the spot and your car starts to charge.
I think we're a long ways away from
Oh
that.
yeah, I know. But if you say, imagine you backed or pulled your car up, there was a wireless charger in the bumper,
Right, just charged
and
by
you just got
induction and
super close to it, and it was like boop, and it turned green when you're good.
Mhm.
Then Shook was trying to get past your car to his car and fucking zapped himself in the
Yeah.
wireless current.
Yeah. You know how much power that is?
Everyone's FM radios are. Just
It would literally
fucking
be like fucking
exploding.
Emperor Palpatine charging your car. It'd be fucking lightning bolt.
Everyone's gonna have nut cancer. Is what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
your car would turn into a molten ball of lava
yeah.
like your phone does.
Yeah.
This
Future.
price cut also comes after Tesla's Q3 sales were down by roughly 30,000 units, which sounds like a lot until you find out they did almost 500,000 deliveries between July and September. It's a lot. A lot of cars out there. A lot of cars out there. But so then I was curious, like the prices of electric cars overall.
Yeah.
And there's this list here, which you scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll, and there's a lot of stuff here. The cheapest electric car that you can currently purchase right now is the 2023 Chevy Bolt EV for $19,995, which is 20 grand. I mean,
That's a dare I say norm like
$19,995 for Bolt EV.
Bolt
Can you give me
EV.
a couple speckies on this little baby?
I'm
All
sorry.
it says
but
is one LT 17-inch, so I imagine that's the package and the wheels. However, the other end of the spectrum,
I don't care about the package, the wheels. What
is
about
the
what's it do?
Sapphire.
it's we can look.
Does
it
it
up.
have a range?
Yes, it does. 259 miles.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's great. 259 miles is great.
259. Yeah,
For
In a
city
Bolt? You want to
commuter?
drive around in a Bolt any more than that?
that's more mileage than I get out of a tank in my 1 Series.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Wow, that is
You know what's
pretty
crazy?
wild.
That we don't
Holy
all
shit.
have those.
That's
1 Series is very bad on gas.
Oh my god, dude,
That's
that's
awful.
wild.
That's a
Isn't
Polaris
it a
Razor
15
1000.
It's a 15-gallon tank.
13.
Bro, what the fuck? You should fix that. I think you need a 302 sport.
I think that
yeah.
emissions.
13.
needs
Pretty sure my
to- needs
X5
to-
gets better mileage than that.
Yeah, it doesn't even make
Probably.
any sense.
Yeah. Well, I just drive in traffic.
All the time.
Oh,
All the
idling.
time.
Totally pegged out.
Yeah, all the time.
My Civic
Yeah,
gets
keep it
like
over
over
5.
300.
It's
Yeah.
just sitting there.
He's so used to the Honda. He's just
And on the other end of the spectrum, you've got the most expensive electric vehicle you can purchase right now is the 2023 Lucid Air Sapphire for
So,
250 grand.
Did you see?
I don't
see
fucking do that
Kamisa's
much.
review of
I
that
was in
thing?
Kamisa's
No.
review. He's like, this is the best car that's ever been. Everything.
He's
He-
like, he said it's better than a fucking open wheel car at handling.
It's-
When it goes
it's
0
the
to
best.
60, consistently 192.
He said
fast.
basically it's the best handling car. He's like basically give it the Trump review.
Yeah.
Other cars, dogs. This car, best handling,
So-
fastest.
Nothing accelerates
At
like
a
cars.
$250,000, at
No
a
one
$250,000,
makes a car
that's what
like
you get.
this. All the other cars are trash.
It's crazy.
I've seen someone. I walked in the room, saw another car. I was like, that car.
This list is so long. I didn't even know there were this many
EVs.
full EV cars.
Get ready.
Tesla Model 3. So the base model,
Dog.
Tesla Model 3, 272 miles of range. So more than the Chevy Bolt. However, significantly more in price.
Yeah, way more money.
You could buy a lot of bolts for $230K.
You can technically buy two.
two bolts?
No, for a Model 3.
Yeah, for a Model 3. 2 bolts for one Model 3. So actually, 2 bolts, 1 Model 3, you'd have 518 miles of range.
That's true. Just leave them around.
Yeah, but
All
how
right.
many bolts could you get for 230K?
A lot of
What,
bolts.
20K, 10, 11, 11 and a half.
Yeah,
It's a lot of
the
bolts.
math's wicked easy.
I don't do math. That's too much math. I don't
Yeah.
do math.
I walked in and said,
all I-
wow, that's
All
a
right,
lot
so
of
the
math.
bolt's 22K.
Sapphire.
It's 220K. Nah, I can't figure it out.
It's way too much.
Well, boy, do I have a deal for you.
Yeah. But yeah, I
I don't
think
get paid to do math, Chuck.
Listen, I get paid to run the goddamn screen.
And I don't even do that good.
That's all right, buddy.
Our
It's your
production
birthday.
quality, shit.
It's your birthday.
Matt Witch says Tesla 3 is built like garbage. Here's the thing. I've been in a handful of them. They've all been great.
Yeah. Same.
Right, it's built like...
Is it one of the things where the minority is the largest
Yes.
or the loudest?
If I'm buying a Tesla 3, I'm buying it to drive around, and I'm not buying it to measure the door gaps and stuff. I mean, if it looks atrocious, which some of them do, sure, but like everyone I've dealt with has been fine.
Like
If
a
I
defined
bought one-
problem.
If I bought one and the fender gap was off, I'd just loosen a couple bolts and straighten and be like, okay.
I wouldn't. I just leave it exactly as it was.
But even in the
You
ones,
mean you wouldn't write an article complaining about it?
No, I'd probably just try and get rid of right-hand turns on red.
No, I start walking and I almost get hit by cars.
but even like the
Ride my
people
scooter
who
to an intersection.
have complained about them, like they get fixed.
Right.
True. I mean,
fixed.
if my paint on my side skirts was flaking off like that one guy, yeah, I'd probably
Ben,
like,
yeah, they
boys.
fixed it.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
painted everything.
They literally fix everything that's complained about.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fuck it.
they just.
I still don't want
It
one,
seems
but-
like they don't have like the delivery
QAQC.
down. Yeah, it's just like, okay, well, here it is. Good luck.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously that part can always be worked on, but
Whatever.
I mean, the price point to fall that far below the national, not the like the average of a new car in the U.S.
Mhm.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a lot of money. The average too. So it's the average. And then if you look at the cost of cars, the flip side to it, cost of cars are up super high. So the average keeps going up and up and up and up. But still,
Economic sad times, boys.
Model 3, base Model 3. I mean, obviously I live a different life than, someone else. So,
A Sapphire purchaser.
a Sapphire.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
I
no.
don't live the same life as that guy.
No.
That life,
No, I mean, but for me, like the base model Tesla Model 3 would be more than enough.
Right.
it treat
It
you
get me
right.
to and from work
Put it this way. Model 3
for a month.
would be fine for my wife.
Literally for a month.
If we had a means to charge it at home, Model 3 would be fine for Tanya.
This is for my
Plug it in.
wife.
Hello.
Just run an extension cord across the driveway.
Yeah.
Put a fucking charger here.
Could do that too.
Wait a minute. I pay the. Nope, don't put a charger here.
No, but I do mean like,
Wait, that's a terrible idea.
I'd have to say even
Let's put a supercharger station right up
Let's put a
front.
bunch
even
of
for
them there.
me, I probably wouldn't put one in my house because of the charging stations all around my house. I just
They're so right.
Yeah.
I'd
Right.
put like a whatever the charger, like the cheapo one you get for like a G that comes with it. I put that in my house.
I know
you'd
you.
go that route, even though
I
there's
don't.
stuff in
I
your
don't
name-
need it that fast.
Yeah,
But if it's just charging overnight, who cares? Take 6 hours. I don't give a fuck.
Right. That's the best bet. That's how I would use it.
If
It
I'm
would
gonna
be-
come home to charge my car,
yeah.
I'm not gonna come home to charge my car. I'm just gonna charge it at a mega charger somewhere. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking because there's so many in the area.
But I don't want to
exist.
miss out on the filled with gas every time I take it type
That's
life.
a good point.
kind of life I'm trying to live.
I know for a fact you would go to charge your car at a public station.
This is exactly
It would
correct.
be packed, and you would say, "This is fucking bullshit," and you buy your own. I know you would.
Eventually,
No, I know you would.
But the
it
initial
happened
cost-
twice in a row. You'd be like, "This is fucking. I hate this."
We almost bailed on dinner because there was a lot of people on the street.
Like, we literally there was two people in the store. Two people in the street. Corey's like, "I quit. Let's go somewhere else, quick."
The street was closed. Corey's ready to bail, and I was like, "Fuck, it's probably full. Nobody in there."
I think it's the cause of something else, but hey,
Hey, same, and I'm not okay with that either.
yeah.
Tyler, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
You've
to him-
always
it's
been
literally to himself.
somewhat okay on EVs. Just
I mean,
yeah.
drive one, man.
yeah.
They're pretty
Yeah,
fun, especially
I
if you
mean-
don't have to own one.
Overall, it's a pretty solid means. I mean, as a rental car, great car.
Yeah,
That's
do I,
damn near
Do I
perfect
own
rental
one?
car.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't want to just drink the snake oil.
Would
I'm
it
trying to
be
get those dinos out of the
Would
ground.
it be my only car?
No,
That's it? Absolutely not.
that's like how to shoot yourself in the foot.
Could I?
Tyler,
pick-
what state are you in? Any garage requires
He's in
charger.
Vermont.
Sorry, I know exactly where you are. Yeah, that's crazy. That's Vermont. You guys are nuts.
But like for me, for just a
That's
everyday vehicle,
Talk about infringing on my freedom. Gotta have a fucking electric charger. I don't think so,
Yeah.
buddy.
yeah.
69 Chevys
I was
only.
the only Charger in this garage is Dodge.
I told that teaching lady the only letters I need are SRT.
That Charger goes, weep.
That Whipple.
We got Whipple.
So,
Son of a bitch.
Volkswagen,
Nope.
car company I don't really care about anymore. The new
And no.
stuff, at least. The new Golf GTI facelift spied with almost no camouflage.
I do care about that a lot less than I do this Tesla news.
So it brings up my point with this is, yep, that's new spy shots. Haha.
Cool.
I get to ride in Paul's Mark 8
Yeah.
briefly this weekend, and I was like, "Oh, how's this car?" He's like, "Oh, yeah, it's had it for about a year. I've only had 5 recalls."
Oh my god.
So
I'm just like,
That's a
holy
win. That's
shit,
a W.
dude.
I've talked to Andrew because Andrew's had his maybe just under a year.
Yep,
And any of the problems Paul has,
yep,
he unfortunately has not had any of them.
has none.
That's because
He's been
Andrew's
ve-
a lucky dude.
He's been very observant with them all.
I think Paul was saying like steering wheel stuff just
Yeah.
randomly starts, window sills,
Steering wheel shut
radiator
off.
fell out of the car, whole
That
cooling
was a big
system
one
ejaculated
because
itself.
Radiator out of the car is my favorite.
Ejaculated itself?
Just all over.
You know how
like,
driving?
like a first time. Like the
bizarre.
first time.
yeah,
Just all
that
over
was
the
a really big one. Yeah,
yeah,
My Mark 8 be busting.
all over the driveway.
yeah. Yeah, fortunately, Andrew hasn't had any of those problems because every time one of them pops up, I'd be like, "Hey, man, you see this?" And he's like, "I haven't had anything yet." So
Yeah.
They're all
It
gonna
just
happen at
was-
once.
It was just, I kind of, I felt obviously felt bad. It's like brand new car. And he's like, "Oh yeah." He obviously was saying it sarcastically, like, "Yeah, fuck him." But like, yeah, 5 recalls.
Who's posted the Starlink satellites last night and thought they were aliens?
Chris,
Okay. Did he find out what they are?
the first night he really thought they were aliens, and then the second night it was confirmed they were Starlink.
Contribution Chris. He posted, I'm like, should I tell him? I was like, none of my friends are gonna.
Yeah.
Somebody on my feed was like, I can't even look at the sky anymore without Elon fucking something up. Like, thanks a lot.
What do you mean? What's he fucking up?
I already just launched some shit into our fucking
I heard
space.
Starlink's pretty cool.
Boys, space is fake.
Say
Yeah,
bring
sure.
it. Say you're out like elk hunting.
It's up under the firmament.
You're out there, or like when we all eventually need to
Every local town idiot posts that stuff.
relocate somewhere because of a mass exodus because of some extenuating
Yeah,
circumstance.
once we all get an alert on our cell phone letting
right
us know.
for
that
some
the world
reason,
is
like
ending.
hypothetically, if we had sat out of whatever Starlink, we
You
could
know
bring
my
it with
militia-
us. and it
When
would
my
work.
militia siren goes off, we'll meet up at the field.
Yeah.
Very-
This is a
Meet at
test
the
brought to you
common.
by the Revival Motoring Podcast. Is your dick still attached to your body?
Get the fuck out. Anything else for news?
I got one more that I found interesting.
Here he is. Fucking
This,
whole team on his back
this one
tonight.
goes out to shots at Robert Dent Patrol.
Robin
Big
Dent
shouts to
Patrol.
Robin
Old
Dent
Robbie
Patrol.
Dents.
So, anyone see this thing that said $41,000 Rivian fender bender
No.
just
Yes.
needed paintless dent removal?
Yeah.
We all need PDR, buddy.
So,
That's why I go to Dent Patrol. Dent Patrol.
Rivian owner, or a Rivian owner, got rear-ended in a rear-end accident recently. The owner was reportedly quoted $41,000 to repair what might as well be the electric pickup truck equivalent of a Camry.
Oh, he got rear-ended all
Yeah.
right. $41,000.
$41,000.
To chuck a bumper on something.
So it's like right below the rear tail light.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
has he seen what happened to our fucking van? That'd be a $300,000 job at that, man.
They figured out the reason why the cost was so
So mad.
high is because it's tied into the same body panel as the cab. That means it also tied into the roof and the A pillar.
Just
It
take
also
it all
means
off.
that in order to properly replace the entire panel the way the body shop would have liked to do it, or I guess would have had to do it,
Yeah, I'd like to do this
the
too.
back glass, the panoramic roof, the windshield, and the battery pack all must be removed.
Totaled.
They also said that the entire side of the truck would likely need to have to be repainted because of how much needs to get replaced. So, my guy, who's a pretty curious guy, he reached out to Matt Boyette. I don't really know, but
boy,
from All Out Paintless Dent Removal. I think he's in Florida.
yeah.
Curious about how we can go about moving forward. And this guy got the truck looking pretty mint. There's a YouTube video covering the whole thing. The driver wrote a nice article with some photos.
What did he hit him for? How much?
It says 1/10 of the cost.
$4,000.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if he didn't charge over $5,000.
So
I think it Did it say it took,
It took
3
2
days?
days.
Okay.
Okay, so it was
2
it was
days
a
to
real
do.
job.
It was pretty much totally inaccessible.
Gravy.
So they had to use like the glue
Oh,
tabs
so
on.
it was a real accident. I thought it was going to be like a golf ball sized ding, and they're like, "Listen, bud, 40."
No, it looks like
no, it's as if somebody threw a whole bowl of pasta. at
it's like
it.
a basketball sized dent.
Yeah.
Into like and it's like it's
All
on.
I'm saying is Rob would have done it better and less.
Yeah, definitely
It's on
less.
Death Patrol.
Definitely less.
Yeah, be
Instagram.
careful. If it's a heavy bowl pasta,
Yeah.
do some
Yeah, it's
damage.
very like a stainless steel one.
What kind of pasta?
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Rigatoni.
Oh, that's heavy.
Uh,
A little
dense.
bolognese. No,
Little ratatouille.
Gnocchi, just the heaviest.
Ooh, the thick stuff.
No one could throw a bowl of gnocchi. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
It was as if somebody catapulted a bowl of gnocchi into the back of it.
Jesus. Trebuchet.
Trebuchet.
And it was right at the tailgate, like right at the worst possible spot.
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean
just
like
a
the
shitty
trim
spot.
on E36s that looks like it unbolts, but it doesn't?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Oh,
The worst.
the worst thing happened to me today.
What happened? You shit
I
your
totally
pants?
forgot to mention this.
Cracked the windshield.
Yeah,
In the
X5
X5.
again.
oh my
Dude,
god.
You were
That's
the
like
worst.
a first gen mini windshield.
That-
They just crack.
That fucking windshield cost me over $2,000 3 months ago.
Wait, why? It's not covered?
Not Rhode Island.
What?
No, that went through my insurance. But I don't know if you guys know, but that doesn't mean it doesn't cost you anything. They just fuck you the next year.
Yeah.
So I have like a quarter size, like bullseye fucking cracky in it. I'm just praying to God
It doesn't spread.
that it holds till tomorrow. Because I talked to John, the windshield guy.
You're resonant?
He's gonna, yeah, dude. That's how often I crack windshield. He's gonna be out in the morning, but I fucking heard the hit. Buddy Shane's with me in the car. He's like, "Oh no fucking way!" And I was like, oh.
I've never had that happen.
I have.
never
It's
said
Oh,
that.
once. Sorry, once.
Massachusetts, having a mass
Yeah.
north of Boston.
Yeah.
God, dude, my heart fucking dropped. I was just like, I cannot fucking believe this.
That's
Remember
shit.
when I had to go to like a special place to have it done because there's
Yeah.
all the stupid cruise control shit.
sad place.
They had to take the windshield out.
Dude, you can only buy stock glass because it has like the auto drive
Yeah, it has
shit.
all this
It's
shit.
just, and you have to calibrate it. It has to be done at the dealership.
It's
It's a nightmare.
That's sick.
have we gone too far when you have to calibrate a windshield?
Dude, it really
That is
that's
actually what I wanted. I don't know. I
It's
asked
like
your
replacing
brother
a TV
this,
screen.
where it's like, what is like a new car you can buy that isn't too far into technology that it's
I
a
don't
total
know, dude.
inconvenience?
2016.
No, like brand new today.
Oh, I think-
Honda.
yeah, probably a Honda.
Honda has like basic tech.
Because at some point it's so intrusive
But didn't like
into
Everything else.
everyday life.
The only thing that Honda did, I think that's like techie tech, is like on the steering wheel, instead of having manual buttons, you have like touch volume.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing ever created.
didn't
from hell.
didn't we have
Sucks.
somebody on saying that the Honda Type R ECU and stuff was very difficult, or was that way too early?
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna fuck with your everyday drivability.
No, it's not gonna fuck with your everyday drivability.
It's like,
but
where
to
can you get a
flash it,
windshield that's less than a G?
You have to pull the ECU and send it to Honda.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah. That's how
about it.
a lot of stuff starts.
So yeah, everyday fuckability.
Yeah, because it's like driving the Loner Forsters I have. It's got all this crazy stuff in it, and it just does weird stuff. Like I was telling Chuck, you get in, and because it was a little cold out, it's like bumping the heat at 75 degrees.
Yeah,
You can't turn it down.
you can change. I know that. Actually,
The menu is so fucking buried. It's all digital. You've got to like touchscreen the whole thing. It's hard to find. It's hard to navigate.
Dude,
And you can't turn the heating steering wheel off because it's trying to heat the car up because it's 61 degrees out or whatever. It's like intrusive.
I remember when push button starts came out, and I was like, "That's trash."
Or that's why
you mean on the S2000?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw it like no, it was like Maximas and Ultimas are starting to do it, and I'm like, "Why do you need that? Why do you need the fob to start?" I was like, "This is so stupid."
Hey.
And then it's
New Ford Maverick, key, turn.
Praise God. The
God.
the only thing that fucks me all the time while driving stuff so expensive daily is the fucking windshield. It's seriously just
Yeah.
like
That's an expensive.
it's just
thing.
like holy shit. And like yeah, will insurance cover it? Yes. It's the second one in a quarter, dude.
yeah.
that's like your M3 though.
No, maybe it wasn't a quarter. Maybe
it's like
been
the
6
handshake
months.
meme. 25-year-old cars, brand new cars.
Yeah, dude.
expensive
Yeah.
windshields.
Getting fucked by windshields. Yeah, because my M3 took forever. It
Yeah.
took
I
me
have,
like months to source it.
Is there a
Katie
PPF
sourced it.
you could put on there to help protect it? Or actually, no.
They
It'd
do.
make all the, but wouldn't it make all the sensors and shit go buggy?
They do make an optically clear, like shock resistant, that's technically approved for the windshield. now.
I'm gonna have to fucking look into
It's like
it, dude, because
Zeiss
like
glass for your windshield.
I just
killing me.
like because if it stops, from spidering or like, oh yeah, it's a little nick, but it's gonna gain me
Imagine
2 years.
But to be honest, that's how windshields are built anyway.
Yeah.
Imagine an
Right,
ND
right.
filter.
Right.
An ND filter for your windshield.
Dude, this thing
Goes on
hit
like
it,
this.
This
Yeah.
thing hit it just fucking right.
Yeah.
I was like, how the fuck? Same spot.
Is the X5 just a little more vertical?
I don't think so, man.
So it's like kind of hitting it like this.
this
instead
isn't.
of like,
I mean, this happens to all my cars. My M5 is the same way. X3,
my Mini,
I don't
my
think they
Mini
ever
was
broke.
brutal. The first gen Mini almost had like a fully vertical windshield.
Just catches
Constantly.
everything.
And we're so deep in the season. This is like the least shit on the road right now.
Yeah,
It's been
imagine what's going on
summer.
in
There's
winter.
nothing.
Unless
Right.
you're in Connecticut, there's road work going on everywhere.
Well, you're right.
I'll probably wake up to a fucking tire with a nail in it tomorrow. Like this. That's how it's been going.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
It's all right. I can fix them.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just drive another car.
I don't know. Matt Wood said Miata and Toyota 86. I'm sure those have a screen. They probably have some sort of Android Auto, and then they just go.
Can't do BRZ because eyesight.
Yeah. It's things like that. Like the Ford Maverick came to mind, where it's got a screen in it, but it still has like an analog gauge. It's got a key that you turn and you go. At some point, it just
Put my
becomes
pants on
too
fucking
far.
one leg at a time, but
It just goes too
turn the
far.
key.
I would love to daily drive a Toyota 86. The new one.
Mm.
They're affordable.
Depends on who you ask.
Fucking Mr. E36 collection over here.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw my E36s, I could.
I think for what you get out of that car, for like a new car, it's a pretty good buy.
What are they, 30K out the door?
I don't
Gotta
know.
be-
I'm talking
gotta
like
I think it's 30K in the door.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
a used one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
I
grab.
bet you that's still 30K.
You think so?
I
Yeah.
thought they were
What
like,
makes things so?
Not the performance, tell you that much.
Yeah.
Because all the kids
Ah.
who tie bandanas around their side view mirror and call
I
it a
mean,
mod
this
want 'em.
has it listed for 28.4.
That's the worst mod. Oh, that's my deep thought. Oh my God, that's such a deep. If you tie a bandana around the side view mirror of your car, I want to fight you, and it's not a mod.
No, it's absolutely not a mod.
It's the worst fucking
Is that a thing that happens?
I see it.
The sad boy guys do it. It's really annoying.
It's I don't know. It's just like
Hey, look, I'm a sad boy.
I'm cool, bruh.
Yeah,
What's the benefit of being a sad boy?
you're never happy.
MSRP
Withdraw my question.
on these 28.4 as shown 31.4.
A new
Brand new.
86 is not 12 to 15K used, Matt. No fucking
No,
way.
he
They
says
use first
used,
gen, dude.
First gen.
Yeah, first gen. Yeah, I don't. want
How come
first
you
gen.
only picked out one portion of that sentence?
I don't know. I have selective reading. Sorry.
Math.
He just saw our
I
light.
skipped the math. I skipped.
Yeah.
I just. I don't know if I'd want a first gen though.
That's another point that Matt Wood brings up. Is
I
that
would.
like the radio tech stuff is one thing, but the lane keep, auto cruise, radar distance stuff is a whole different animal. I feel like that's making drivers worse.
I'll tell you what.
It's too much for them to rely
It
on.
gives them
if-
right.
Dude, if they're
handicaps.
using it, I guarantee you it makes them better.
No, no,
Absolutely,
no,
100%.
No, because it's like they're just always waiting for something else. They're waiting for a hand
Or
like
they
a help me.
I was gonna say they come in expecting, ooh, I can focus less.
When you set
Yeah.
my shit, no, when you set my shit on fucking full everything, it like bitches you out for looking other places.
I would argue that you are a more observant driver than the average bear.
For sure, but if this thing's actually keeping you in a lane, it's doing better than 200% of the Dodge Rams right now.
And then they get off the highway, and then they're like,
They keep you in a lane off
It's
the
like-
highway.
"Oh,
What are you driving
I'm
down dirt
still
roads
in,
only?
I'm still in the mindset that this thing's fully taking over." And it's like they're just totally unobservant to everything around
I
them.
know. I think
If it-
technology is the only thing that'll save the human race right
If
now.
it works as
from
good
driving.
as the parking exit in the BMW loaner, you
It
have,
works great. It just turns the wrong way.
every time.
2 for
It's
2.
always like there's got to be some way to like tell it.
Yeah, you probably
No.
have to put on your blinker. Or
Yeah,
something.
I think you tell it by manual input.
Yeah, exactly.
steer
how
the
I tell
fucking
mine.
Manual
wheel.
input would be much better. Because
Yeah.
imagine someone's like, "Yeah, I'm going to use the auto reverse out of this."
Did it go? No, I was gonna say maybe it goes the opposite of the way you pulled in, but it definitely did not.
No, I don't know. Unless my wheel was already cocked that way, I don't know.
No,
But-
it went the same way that
No,
you
because
pulled in.
in the first time it started backing straight up and then it turned.
Mm.
So there was something
How is
telling
it?
it.
Yeah, but how is it supposed to know?
I wonder if it's based on maps.
How the fuck is it supposed to know?
All right, for anyone curious what we're talking about, the loaner I have has like an automatic backup out of a parking spot, which I confirmed only
Fucking useless,
works.
by the way.
Only works if you're parked in a space with lines. It will not back out of my driveway automatically because there's no lines.
Yeah, but what is the...
There's no point. There's no
Right.
point. Someone's just going to click the button, not pay attention. It's going to back out into a person,
Something.
another car.
Somebody, it's like
Also backing out
it's
automatically?
the same thing, but almost not really as a right-hand turn.
I think
Yeah.
I will back all the way into the street.
But my
Yeah.
question is, how the fuck would it ever know anyways, unless it had, I guess, maps access? But it's like, how does it know where
no,
you
I
parked?
bet if we actually look into how the system works, it's
Yeah.
expecting some type of input.
It's definitely looking for something from me. I'm not giving it.
Alexa, back me out left.
And I
Yeah.
refuse.
Yeah.
Back me out fast.
Back me out, mommy.
Want to get into some questions?
Yes.
Sure do.
Yeah.
And
away.
we asked some scary automotive related stories.
Oh, can I
scary
start this?
stories.
Please do.
So remember how I said it to the intake manifold? Well, I also did a distributor, and I had to put my car to top dead center. Well, fucking old Johnny Hammersticks over here forgot the ratchet that I put on the crank bolt, and I started my car.
How'd that go?
See ya.
Scary. Outer
fl-
space.
A little slap.
It
Did
was
it
like,
hit anything?
yeah, the ground, but it went flying.
Oh, it didn't hit like.
My car, no.
Okay.
I heard it, boom, and then the socket went, you know? Scary. That's scary. Don't do that. Double check your sockets. Check
Keep your eyes on the
bolts.
prizes.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Well, that's what I did. I forgot the whole socket on there.
That'll happen.
Keep your eyes on your sockets.
It's true.
Don't want to leave them out there. Leave them in the cold.
Don't leave your sockets in the cold.
We have one from John K.
Check it on your friends. Call
John
your
K.
Call your mother. John K.
He just writes, 08 GSXR 600 track bike. I had ridden it.
Track bike?
I had ridden it
I love this.
2021 all season. No issues. Goes into the garage at the end of the season. I moved in early 22, and logistics meant leaving the bike in storage until mid-season 22. I pulled the bike out of storage. Seems fine enough, but at the first track day, I brought it to, I had all of a sudden electric gremlins and was in the pit for more than half the day. The electric throttle body servo made awful buzzing and clicking with ignition on, engine off, as if it was failing to zero itself on startup. No problems with engine running, though. I take the bike out for a session. The dash starts freaking out. The bike sputters and is down on power. I limp back to the pits. Now the bike won't start at all. I surmise the battery was also fucked. Even a jump pack did nothing. I got a new battery, so the bike would at least start. With a good battery, I realized that even with the bike off, ignition off, key out of the bike, I could hear the idle speed control valve cycling open, closed every minute or so,
Sounds like it's going to start on fire.
which it shouldn't be doing, and was probably draining the battery. If it started happening between 21 and 22 season, I spent all summer of 22 going through all possible troubleshooting, checking wiring, continuity, looking for shorts, testing all the specs on the valve servo bits to make sure they were good. Nothing helped. Finally, I was like, well, I guess I've checked everything else. Maybe it's the ECU. Bought a new ECU, installed it, and everything was fine. I still have absolutely no idea how the original ECU would have failed during moving storage, or if its time was simply up.
Must gotten wet.
Italians.
Oh, it wasn't an Italian bike, was it?
No, it's
No,
GSXR.
GSXR.
Oh yeah.
What year?
08.
That's crazy.
I want to say 06 to 08 had the worst problem. Like one of them would just shear all the bolts off in the clutch basket. Or like the chain would start wearing through something and just fucking grenade it.
How do you know that?
I was looking at
Big
bikes
bike
for a
guy.
while. I had 03 CBR 4i.
Mm.
I had
Rich
something
Shook.
else. That was a long time ago.
No, that wasn't. That was Bike Shook.
Yeah,
was
bike
Bike
shook.
Shook.
Biker
And then-
boy shook.
And
I was
then
a
got
biker boy
Harley.
once.
I'm gonna get another Harley. You see that Johnny Blue? Fast Johnny Blue. That's the new color.
I didn't.
I'm into it.
Little Fast Eddie over here.
Fast Eddie on Fast Johnny.
Let's start from the bottom. M. Woodski,
Now we're here.
what's your Alexa intruder alert song?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know either.
It's like when somebody would break into your house and you say, Alexa, play the "Someone Just Intruded into My House" song.
Yeah. Play something.
You never seen that? Yeah, and it would like dim the lights to red and start playing a song for you to kill them to.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go with Barbie Girl.
Walk would be pretty tough.
Yeah.
Just break into a house
It
and you
would
hear
be
that
pretty tough,
fucking
especially with the red. Yeah.
You're like, oh god.
Hot for Teacher would be cool.
I think absolute silence would
Gonna
be the
hear the
best.
gunfire.
Yes, just the
Mike
just
Tyson's original entrance music.
Yeah.
It's fucking train horn.
Yeah, but then they can't hear you running up at them.
I'd prefer just the sound of Cold Hard Steel.
Music? The hills are... No, I
Rom-
do that Dido song I've been singing all night.
Rammstein. Rammstein would be tough.
As soon as it comes on, you hear the fucking thunder break and the rainstorm. There's fucking Dido singing.
Sarah
Oh,
McLachlan in the arms of an angel.
Yeah. Something that's going to scare somebody out.
M Mountain 13.
Oh my God,
Teletubbies
what's
song?
the fucking Creedence song that they play at the beginning of every single Army movie ever?
Down, down.
Yeah, that is-
Down, down.
Yeah.
Senator's son?
yeah.
Yeah, senators. I love that fucking video of the guy with the failing window thing.
Oh, it's the best.
laying down suppressing fire.
Dude, it's so fucking good. And he starts the wipers, and the wipers like, pew, pew.
Yeah, they duetted each other.
Yeah.
AC 110.
The internet never disappoints. M Mountain 13, scary
Mountain
car
13.
moment. My wife figured out how much I've spent on car mods over 3 years.
Oh, 3 years is not bad.
How much could you spend, buddy? How much could you spend?
Dude.
3 years? Spread it out.
Amortization? Is that what they
That's
call it?
why don't we have a vacation house money?
Yeah.
Jesus. 3 years. Dude, I just jump off a bridge.
Dan _25527.
Dan 255.
One time I had a nightmare. Someone put a 326 wing on a car.
Fortunate son.
What's a 326
I
wing?
don't know.
A who?
A 326 power wing?
326 wing on a car. Jordan
Praise
just sent
God.
a picture of picture with a message that he wrote, and it says, "Cranking my hog."
My motherfucking hog?
Oh, the 326 Power Wing?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like,
Yeah.
looks like the,
Oh,
Styly boy.
yeah.
clutch kicked.
Clutch kicked.
Best costume for Walk City Halloween event. Ooh.
Ever or like in the past or like
No,
coming out?
two wear this time.
Yeah, to wear to what are you gonna
Should
wear?
have.
Like best thing you could do.
You could be Ben Shapiro.
Hello, it's me,
But I don't know. Like that's just kind of like
Normal.
like an average person could dress like
the
that.
best one
Why
to
is this
date.
car drift?
The best one to date was the guy who dressed as Jigsaw,
That's pretty damn good.
and he had the tricycle.
Yeah,
God,
triking around.
I'm trying to think what would be a good one.
Full Macho Man Randy Savage would be incredible.
Oh, dude.
That would be wonderful.
Any
If you get a group, if you
Any
get a
group
group
of
of guys
wrestlers,
to do
dude,
like 80s
all the
wrestlers,
wrestlers,
yeah.
Yeah.
that
He-Man,
would be fucking
Andre the
tight.
Giant.
Skeletor.
Who had the sock? Cactus Jack.
Yeah.
You should dress
Yeah.
as Skeletor and just do Skeletor voices every time you drive by. I
like
think I
the-
have a Skeletor costume.
I like the one where he runs up and he says something crazy and
Yeah.
runs away. Technically, we're all donuts because our mouth is one gigantic hole to our butt. Good day.
Yeah,
you never
should
seen
definitely
that?
be Skeletor. Yes, I love those memes.
James Cannon.
James.
No
Cannon.
questions or stories. The Mustang shall henceforth be named the Bustang.
Mustang.
Mustang.
All right, we'll take it.
TDs.
Titties.
What's the most scared you've been driving a car? Driving a car?
I once had to drive a rental Jeep Gladiator in a snowstorm from Salt Lake City to Park City, and it was the most white knuckle fucking thing I've ever done. I don't know how they're so bad in the snow.
I had a friend pick
It's
up.
speed. Maybe they're great slow.
I had a friend pick up a Mark IV Supra from Midwest, and on his way home, it started snowing, and it was on summer tires that were bald.
There you go.
Mine was probably recently, actually, when
Power through.
Shouts to Trev get.
driving home in the Polo in that rainstorm on the
yeah.
highway trying to mark.
On
That
Bologna.
might have
Yeah.
been it.
From, what
No.
was that from?
I think it was from Dust Off.
Dust Off, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got into this parking lot, and I just like once the tires hit this parking lot, I just like go. My hands were shaking. That was probably it. Yeah.
The freedom.
Yeah.
The scariest thing I did was I rode that F4i, that CBR 600 home on shit tires. And as soon as I got to like this, it was beautiful out. And I didn't really ride bikes at the time. It's like the first time riding a bike in the street. I get to a stoplight, sky turned black, thunder, lightning. That was sick.
I was driving home from Philadelphia one time, and we had one of those crazy sleet snowstorms. And I think I was probably, 20 miles outside of Providence, something like that. And I could see at the far, I'm like, wow, why are all these people like in the median and like on the side of the road. And it was such a bad snowstorm. Everybody's already doing like 30 miles an hour anyway. I slowed down. It wasn't like, oh, there's people passing. It's everybody's like, this fucking sucks. I get to the point and it's like a downgrade. And there are people I see brake lights and people just sliding sideways. Like they're just going off every 5 seconds.
Ooh,
that was fucking. That
I
was
changed
shit.
my thing. This one time at Palmer, I came into a turn too fast. There's a whole episode on it. That's definitely the scariest thing that's happened to me in a car.
Details by Doug. I had
by drugs.
my truck's spare tire snap off from under the bed while driving down 146.
See ya.
Traffic was swerving.
God,
Damn, dude.
Whoa. Hopefully it's
Ed,
past the fucking.
Yeah.
That was a.
Yeah.
See ya.
I think he's fine.
Yeah, he's the best.
He's off dealing now. Ed McMuffin 821. What is the worst 2-car solution you can imagine? Expensive, unreliable, or dumb?
I'm sorry. What was it?
What is the worst 2-car solution
car
you can
solution?
imagine?
Two E36s. It's
Yeah,
pretty dumb.
that's pretty dumb.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Wow, worse.
I think any like 2 cars that are just both unenjoyable, like in any way, shape, or form. Either because they're pieces of shit or they're just boring or whatever. There's nothing worse than that.
We were like all the daily. I said this earlier. All the daily drivers were not at my house today, and my wife had to go somewhere with one of my kids. And she like opens my garage, and at all my cars, she's like, "I'll just take the little mini hatchback." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll just take that. Like it's right hand drive, a stick shift, not fat." Like she's like, "Well, I think the M5 is gonna be hard to drive." I was like, "You have no fucking idea what hard to drive is, dude." Anything in my garage as dailies would be terrible. Just terrible cars.
Yeah.
Great cars when you want to drive them on a Sunday and it's nice out. Terrible at all other times. I mean, I think like a Miata and an S2000, that'd be a great, terrible 2 cars to own. If it depends though, if you're single.
Yeah.
It depends on a bunch of stuff.
I mean, you could probably go like Izetta.
So that's what I was going to say. Is just like complete ends of the spectrum. Izetta and like H1 Hummer.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
H1 Hummer's probably pretty great if I'm
That
care about
sounds.
gas.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds like a good time.
Gladiator
Until,
on
like-
38s.
Yeah,
Izetta-
Izetta and a Brodozer would be terrible.
I said it's probably a laugh to drive.
Although you could
Yeah.
combine them, that'd be great.
That's true. Dog pizza. And
Dog
again,
pizza.
remember, everybody, I asked out there, the question was, tell us your scary car stories or just spooky car stories in general. Dog pizza just writes, previous owner of my 74 Rabbit went to jail for murdering his wife.
Hey, there you go.
That's sick.
That's a wild pickup, I guess you want to call it.
There you go.
Kevin 401.
Going for one.
Chuck, what is it about leasing vehicles that you don't like?
Do you have to pay tax on lease vehicles?
Yeah,
That's right there.
They should just call it long-term renting. It's long-term rental. At the end of the day, any money you paid is fucking gone.
Yep.
Disappears.
So like the way leasing is, when you first get into a lease, unless it's your first car and you're leasing, which it isn't, you're trading something in, right? So they're using that as a down payment on your lease, and that lease
Zero
looks,
equity.
that lease looks great, right? So let's say you get $5,000 worth of your car into a lease. Now your lease payments are $400. At the end of that lease, if you want to just renew into the same car, the $5,000's fucking gone.
Yeah.
You have nothing to put down, and now that $400 payment's a $600 payment.
And you're paying taxes yearly on this vehicle that you don't own.
So just like, it's just a shitty system. For some people it works. If you do the math, sure, but a lot of people use a lease to get into a more expensive car.
Yep.
You'd be 100% better off. I mean, leases are short term, right? You're better off buying a car and running it for 5 years and at least having some money at the end as opposed to just pissing your money away.
Or having
Find a cheaper car.
trade it and get rid of something with some value.
And also, you can't lease used cars. So you can get something slightly used. Like my X5M's an expensive truck. I get it 2 years old and saved a fucking insane amount of money on it. You can't do that on a lease.
You have 5 years into your payments. You either own the car or you're not. You don't have very many left. So
Yeah,
you're
get
positive equity.
You get a 2-3 year old car. Most of the time, it's as long as you do your research and look at the thing, it's going to be fucking almost as nice as a new car.
Yep.
Leasing isn't an option, which is great. and you're saving a ton of money. You're probably paying less on that than you are on a new car lease. So don't get me wrong. There are some times, I don't think it happens anymore, but there definitely, remember there was a time where like you could lease a Hellcat for $400?
Yeah.
That's the most fun you can fucking have for $400. Like, yep, just throw tires at it, be a fucking asshole, and know that $4,800 a year,
Gone.
It's going away. Yeah.
A lot of fun for that, though.
But even at 2 years, you just, it's 10 G's are gone. You got nothing for it besides the fucking greatest 2 years of your life.
Yeah, now you don't have to replace an engine or a supercharger.
But as I said, there's some people like, hey, if you have a job and your company's covering the lease, fucking cool, whatever, who cares?
Yeah, that's the only
But
time
just
I
know,
think a
never.
lease is
If
cool.
you never put any money down on a lease, and the math works for you, okay. But if you ever put money down, you just got fucked. And if you're putting money down to make your lease payment lower, you're destroying yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of that
you're
lease,
still
you're
making
fucked.
the payments just up front.
Correct. Yeah, it's really, there aren't a lot of great scenarios, and as I said, there were plenty of people that they can make it make sense for them, which is fine. But I got really lucky because I got the shortage of vehicles when I traded in my X3 was so crazy that they gave me a fucking silly amount of money over what I owed on the lease for it, and I'm just happy I got out of it clean. I was going to stay with it. And I look at we looked at selling my in-laws' car a year ago, and they want to give us like $25,000 for a GLA.
GLA, yeah.
And you go to trade it in now, they'll give you like 12. It's crazy, dude. There's a time you could have got out of all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I still haven't come across, at least in my scenario, a good reason to lease a car. And yeah, maintenance is included, but you got to factor the maintenance price in when you're doing the math. Depending on what you buy, if your thing's even slightly reliable, the maintenance isn't a giant factor.
Yeah.
Especially if you're buying Japanese, to be honest, and they just throw some oil at it every now and then.
It's the printer.
I was going to say, is the iPad making faxing noises now?
Yeah, now it's faxing. It's faxing my leasing agent.
Kevin401 Shook hit us
401.
with some Tony Soprano. He's been asking for
a
5
month.
weeks.
I can't do Tony Soprano.
You can do Tony Soprano.
You definitely can.
You do it very well.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I did it one time, and it wasn't even accurate.
I
I don't know. I feel like
thought
I
you did
gotta
it pretty good.
You put him on the spot, I can't do it.
I was gonna say you,
gotta
you can
figure out the-
you can think it through the opportunity to hit us with it. It's fine.
Yeah, you don't have to do it right now. Just do it in the next minute.
D. St. Pierre
D. St. Pierre?
just writes, "Rats ate through my engine last month. R.I.P."
Is that Dan?
through the engine. Ate the metal.
I don't know. D.
That's
St.
crazy.
Pierre.
Wiring?
I know a D. St. Pierre. He's a great dude. If it's him, big shout. If it's not, great name. Rats ate through his wire harness. That fucking sucks.
No, you said through the car.
Yeah, he wrote
Just
ate
through the
through
metal.
my
Entire
engine
wheel.
They ate
last
the
month.
metal.
So yeah,
through the engine.
bored a hole straight through.
If he's saying through the whole engine, it's probably the Dan I know. God bless.
Parking lot car show.
Parking lot car show.
Favorite Halloween song for him? "Welcome to My Nightmare," Alice Cooper.
I don't know. What is a Halloween song?
Oh my God.
Anything by the Misfits.
Yeah, literally.
No,
anything
hold on,
by
let me-
Dig up her
find it.
bones.
that.
You know,
I like
mean,
the Monster
just-
Mash.
Just the
that's a
Michael
Misfits cover.
Michael Myers theme song. It's one of the most iconic.
I like.
You hear it. It's everywhere.
Josh Wink has
I
a
like,
song called "Don't Laugh."
Mm-hmm.
We heard of the Pumpkin Spectacular last year.
Yeah.
That has since become my favorite Halloween song.
That's a good song.
It's a kind of EDM-y.
Yeah.
What about spooky, scary skeletons?
Please God.
I love that one.
Josh Wink.
So does
Don't
my
laugh.
daughter.
That's
It's good. It's good. Sending shivers down.
The Addams Family song's pretty good.
Do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Kyle Crowbath, what's your ideal swap for a Mark II, and why is it an ABA?
K series.
No, because it
for Mark II.
would be nice and easy. Be
2.0,
plenty of pep
baby.
for that little thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be
a
dead
very-
reliable.
Very fitting motor for that chassis.
What do those
fit
make
nicely.
for power? Like 150, 140?
ABA?
ABA?
90.
I was going to say not much.
Yeah, maybe swap it to a different
K20
car.
would fucking rock.
Yeah, maybe 100 if you're really
Really ringing her out.
doing some hot rod shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some real deep hot rod knowledge.
Mr._Rabbit,
Mr. Rabbit.
best 4x100 wheels.
Oh, Jesus.
That's tough.
The rabbit
It's a very
hole.
open-ended question.
$4.99. P is stored in the balls. Let's go.
That's true.
Love that, buddy.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's such a giant 4x100 is such a blanket.
What do you mean? Every wheel's available in the 4x100.
No,
Almost, yeah.
that's not true.
Okay.
That's not true.
Okay, there are tons of fucking wheels available for
There are
a lot
tons.
of wheels. Yeah.
I mean, just say
Can't get
T37.
T37 SLs. No.
The Mugans I have on my Honda. I mean, there's so many.
Those are
cool-
only available in 4x100.
Yeah, is that we're going only?
Oh, he just said, what's the best. 4x100 wheel?
T37.
Yeah,
No,
T37's
why?
Yeah, It doesn't matter what car's going on. It's going to look fucking
You can get
unbelievable.
BBSRS in 4x100.
Yeah, I still T37.
That's crazy.
I go RMs. but
Depends
hey.
on the application for
I think
sure.
it depends on the application too.
Yeah, Jordan's right.
I like Starks, Racing Starks.
Yeah, there's just so many. It's like
Yeah.
that's an impossible question to answer.
Next time, tell us
RG2s.
your favorite wheel.
Yeah, what's your
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
wheel in 4x? In generally, because it's 4x100. I guess none of like the German only brands.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, they're all available for 4x100. Well, the E30 wheels are.
E30 has great wheels. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
great wheel choices.
It's true.
That's
I guess some of the AC Schnitzer wheels must not be available in 4x100. I guess.
fuck EG Schnitzer wheels, bro.
Dude,
No, they
excuse
probably
me?
made some E30 fitment for him.
Sure, they did. Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Wood gets it. T37 worse than everything.
Oh, we forgot one big thing.
Yeah, you had a request or something from me.
Yeah, it was
Tony
the-
Soprano
it was the
voice,
Tony
dude.
Soprano voice.
Oh, that was it. Was that the
That
one
was
big
it.
thing?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
my
literally-
one big thing, Chuck, if you have the death bell toll ready,
Yeah, okay, buddy. Hold on. Thanks for the heads up.
they canned Top Gear.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Canned.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Wasn't-
American?
Wasn't that a
American?
rumor, though? I don't think it's confirmed yet, is it?
I thought it was
Wait,
confirmed.
UK or
BBC, yeah.
BBC.
really?
Because Freddie flipped a car and dragged his face down the road. It was like a horrible accident.
Mm.
Oh,
He
that's
flipped
a
a
bummer.
Morgan, and it wasn't wearing a helmet at like 20 miles an hour. Dragged his face down the tarmac. You can see pictures of him. He's all fucked up.
It seems like that's
Yeah.
more of the.
Is it confirmed?
Yeah, so this is, well, that was early.
Was BBC Top Gear even good?
Top Gear
Yeah.
team dismantled following Freddie Frintoff crash, and then there's just a bunch of different articles from as early as March of this year, but September 17th of this year. And I thought we just recently seen.
I
like
saw
an
the
update,
article.
You know,
I still don't think it's confirmed, but it probably is. And I am very excited to see what Chris Harris does with that level of freedom
Yeah.
and the level of kind of power behind his name now, where I think he could kind of do whatever he wants. And I think he was awesome on Top Gear because he's pretty awesome personality wise as well, for like those challenges and stuff are fantastic. But I think if he goes full time making car content, we're going to see better content than Top Gear.
I had a great time watching those guys.
Yeah, I really, really like that series. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really enjoy the series.
yeah.
I
So
don't think
this
I
is
watched a
as
single
of
episode.
one day ago from a website called Unheard.
There we go.
Top Gear's Britain no longer exists.
But who are they quoting that came up with that? Because I could have sworn the article I saw maybe was by them, but it was still like unsubstantiated.
Yeah, because there is a lot of stuff pointing at that accident being the incident that put it over the top, but that was all early this year. So it's interesting.
I mean, Hammond did
For-
worse than that.
For whatever, yeah, multiple times. For whatever reason, it did come back up, and I've seen it all over my feed basically the past week. Despite so Road and Track as of 4 days ago, despite ongoing rumors, Top Gear is not canceled yet. While we will not confirm the show will continue, the BBC says that the decision is on the timing of future Top Gear shows will be made in due course.
Why would they cancel it because of that?
I don't think they're gonna. Carmen Cam Harris was doing solo stuff on multiple media sets for years. Yeah, I understand that, but when he was doing that stuff, and I know he still does it, which was part of his contract with Top Gear, but when he was doing that stuff, Harris didn't have the star power to get away with a lot of stuff he does now. Remember, he got banned by Ferrari. He pissed a lot of people off. And I think with the reach he has now, he could put together a little empire if he so wished, and probably do some really deep, good car content. I really love what he's doing with Top Gear, and I don't think this is substantiated, but, you know, it totally could be, and it's something we got to be prepared for.
On Friday, English newspaper The Sun reported that the BBC's mega hit car show Top Gear was coming to an end after 46 years. The network has since dispelled those rumors, telling
Sun's a
The
fucking
Independent that a decision on the timing of the future Top Gear will be made in due time. Of course, this comes after the Sun's initial report claims that the show is heading to an end as a consequence of presenter Freddie Flintoff's crash in a Morgan three-wheeler earlier this year, citing sources inside the show. The report states that the decision to end Top Gear came down to concerns about whether or not the show could continue without dangerous stunts like the one that led to Flintoff's injuries.
Yeah, that's the thing. But like, he was going 20 miles an hour.
Right. It's a kind of a one-off, you know.
In a
Maybe
Morgan.
Morgan's the problem.
Yeah.
If
There it is.
I mean,
this
if
is
he was
the-
wearing a helmet, he would have been okayer.
And on that bombshell.
We've mended it.
Yep, that was
good.
perfect.
That
We
was
will
really
see you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in and listening to us, everybody in the chat. Peace out. Be real.
Yeah,
We'll
you guys
see
are
you
the
next
best.
week.
Thank you for listening.
Big shouts to Craig for sending us that package. We
Craig!
truly appreciate that.
Thank
so
you,
thank you
buddy.
very much. Big shouts to all the B4B subs, the donations we received this week. We genuinely appreciate that. It helps us out very, very much more than you actually even understand. So as always, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our YouTube channel where you can like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Then hit up our website, revivalmotoring.com, where you can sign up for the B4B and purchase some of our merch or coffee line.
God bless you, Carman Cam. Was it right on right in the Morgan? This guy really tied it all in for
Gets
us.
it.
We'll
He
see
really-
you guys.
really
Thank you
brings
so
it
much.
together. All right, everybody. Peace out.
Thanks, boys. Later.
Go fuck yourself.
Miss you.
Come.
God, where's my fucking Cabago?